Almost ready. Almost ready, folks.
Almost ready.
Okay. Yeah, believers, come on up. Not a single author of the New Testament ever was called herself trying to correct me or say that my point of view was biased. Um, it's a known fact that none of the writers actually met him. It doesn't matter which one you name, and they're all dependent on Mark anyway. So you don't make any sense.
And Mark wasn't even a fucking disciple. So, like, who the fuck is Mark?
Nope.
You know what I mean? Who the fuck is Mark?
Nobody.
Like, even if it was written by Mark, who the fuck this guy?
Nobody.
Like, it's kind of like somebody saying, like, oh yeah, I was like a personal assistant to JFK, and it was like some dude named Jim. And we're like, oh, there was no Jim who was a assistant to JFK. It's like, no, I knew him, Jim.
Besides the authorship of the name of the book, Mark he doesn't have any significant role in Christianity. I can't think of one story or nothing that I can say he did, where he was at, none of that shit.
Like,
Nothing I've ever heard.
We know that Luke was a disciple of Paul, which is another reason why not to trust Paul or Luke, because he didn't eat him either.
Right.
But like, who the fuck was Mark? Who? He's not a disciple. He's not a student of Paul. He's not a disciple. Who the fuck is Mark?
That's a great question.
Like,
I'm
who
gonna
is
have to
Mark?
like really do a study on that. Like, who's the fuck? I don't even know if I should call him the apostle, the disciple. I don't know what the fuck to call him.
Just call him Mark, because like that's all he is.
I mean, yeah, that is all he is. But I'm just saying, like, everybody else has like some type of, name to him, like, but
Title. John
Mark
the
is
Baptist.
just Mark.
Like, yeah, you gotta have to be like, who is Mark from the Bible? Like, because that's all. You don't even have a title. He just Mark.
Right, he don't got no last name, nothing.
No, he didn't. Mark was not one of the 12.
I ain't never heard no story that Mark did nothing. What's up, pretty cat? What's up, Curtis?
Hey, Reggie. Nice to see you on.
Glad you came.
Hey.
Chilling.
Oh, okay. So apparently, take this with a fine ass grain of salt. He was a close companion of apostles Peter and Paul, quote unquote. So this motherfucker. Oh my god. Okay, so he wasn't even a follower of Paul. He was a follower of Peter, who was a follower of Paul. The fuck is this guy?
And he's making first-hand eyewitness accounts too.
Bullshit.
And that's the problem.
Like, again, it's kind of just like if somebody who was like really into like history said, I met these guys. It's like, no, you fucking didn't. What the fuck are you talking about?
What's up,
I never
gang?
met him.
How's your guys' day going today?
Great. How's yours? Let me get your age and religion.
I'm 27. I'm a follower of Christ, born again for 4 years now.
Bible fact: not a single author of the New Testament ever met Jesus. None of them.
Is that what you believe?
That's what
That's
fact
a
is.
fact.
Well, I'm sorry you think that.
No, I don't think it. It's not that I think it. It's I know it.
Well, I'm sorry you think you know that. Because it's
Well,
not the truth.
You shouldn't be sorry. I don't see why you feel like you should be sorry.
Because I care for where your soul is headed, but you don't.
Listen. Well, listen. If you care, listen. His. If you care where my
If anybody's
soul
not
is
going to
going,
edify to this
listen.
convo,
Time out.
please mute.
His.
'Cause I-
Don't fucking interrupt me.
I want
I'm
to.
addressing what you said. You don't get the freely range to just say whatever the fuck you want to say. When you say something to me, I'm going to say something back, right? You said you care where my soul goes. Well, that lets me know one thing about you for sure. You're a nosy motherfucker that doesn't know how to mind their business. Number 2, you're a lying motherfucker. Number 3, you're weird. Because
Yeah.
if you got off of this live and you accidentally something for me happened to you. Fuck. You know why? Listen, don't rush me. You came on my panel. You're on my time.
Yeah, it's
Don't
fine.
rush me. If you feel like at any time
Have a
that
nice
you don't like that something that's going on here,
Oh, is he
you can
leaving
leave
already?
and kiss my black ass at the same fucking time.
He said, have a
Yeah.
nice day. Is he leaving already? Wow.
This
This
is
is
not
Your
fucking
mother
Burger
is a
King.
clown, his.
He's so sensitive. He's mad he couldn't run the panel. How weird.
I know, right? And he also
Right.
said half a nice day. Is he leaving? He couldn't defend his face, so he's leaving. That's bad. Jesus is gonna cry.
I'm sorry you think that.
Like if I found
That's
out
weird.
that
I
like
explain what it is, but I just
and, like
care
if I
about
found
it.
out that his got hurt,
Yeah.
like out in the day, like I'd be sad that a human got hurt, right? I don't like humans getting hurt. I wouldn't be sad that his got hurt because I'm another fucker. I would just be sad that another human got hurt.
Yeah.
I
And that's
feel
why
well.
Mice
That's
the
sad.
best. We
What
are,
you do?
you know, whatever.
And
I
also,
seen paid in full too many times. Yeah, I seen paid in full too many times.
first crazy Christian of the night. Let's
Motherfuckers get killed every
go.
day, B.
But I mean, I can't expect much from him because he thought Mark was one of the 12. Oops.
What does the prompt say? I can't read it.
It says Bible fact, not a single author of the New Testament ever met Jesus. Let me get your age and religion.
I'm 18. I'm atheist. I just wanted to
How you feel
know.
about that?
That's all. If you want me to go, that's cool. I got it.
No, you straight? How you feel about the backdrop?
I like it. I like it.
You're about to meet Jesus, so what do you do?
What?
Boy, hey, calm
Whoa,
the fuck down.
whoa. Calm down there, Speedy.
Pump your brakes, my guy. Pump your motherfucker.
I'm Jesus, like dead ass, like not even joking.
Okay, so you said
My-
you're Jesus, and you
my
said,
heart.
"What am I going to do?" Let me ask you a question, Jesus. Why the
Yes.
fuck would you run around here washing men's feet and sticking your finger in men's
I would never
ears
do
and
that.
touching their
I would.
toes? Yes, you did.
In the
Yes,
Bible,
you
you
did.
did.
Why would
He
you
was
cursing
like
a fig tree?
Oh wait.
What's
He was
the-
like
First
that.
of all,
Why the
first
fuck were you
off,
cursing a fig
Free.
tree?
first off, I think it's okay to show compassion where people are not able to show compassion for themselves.
Yeah, well, show the
Right.
compassion to the fig tree.
But
curse.
if you're trying to be royal
So,
versus those,
you feel like it's okay to
if
give
you
people wet
are trying to be
willies?
royal over those things,
Of course.
You want to give
Then-
people wet willies? You want to go like this?
absolutely not. Like, I don't like to touch people. I don't even like
So
to
why'd
talk
you
to
do
people.
it?
Really.
So
What
why'd
would you
you
do in
do
the
it?
Bible,
Why'd you
Jesus?
do it? Why you do
I
it?
would never.
In the Bible, you did, Jesus?
No. In the
Lying
Bible,
again,
that was
Jesus.
made by
First
that was
you
made
stole
by
the
a gay
donkey.
man who didn't like me.
Now you lying about sticking
The
your finger
Bible
in that
was made by a
man's
gay man
ear
who did not
and
like
touching
me.
his
No,
tongue.
no. The current Bible was, but the original Bible was not. You're thinking the King
Oh.
James, my friend.
Oh,
You lying
okay.
ass
So
Lying ass freak.
as a James personally, I can say this. So as a James
can't.
personally,
Also,
I-
the fact that you have the same name as my ex-husband makes me want to gag.
okay, that means that he had a hung cock. But I would say
No,
this.
that means I had a narcissist as a
That
husband.
means that don't nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Also,
Oh,
I have no shade
okay.
of like exposing his business. His-
Oh,
Okay.
oh,
How do you cheat without someone else's
With the
permission?
Jesus,
yeah,
sir.
I didn't cheat, honey. He actually was abusive.
Why is that a problem that someone cheated?
It's because it's horrible and it's a betrayal of trust. But
How?
You're
if
Jesus.
know,
You should
Reggie,
know why it's wrong.
But
You
if
preach
you want to know,
monogamy.
Reggie,
No,
my
I want to hear
ex-husband-
my subservience. Tell me
we're not
why it was
subservient.
wrong.
The only time I would serve you is when your ass got put up on that goddamn stick. I'll serve you then.
Oh,
Damn.
okay, cool. That's
Damn.
when
Like,
you
take
start.
her wife
Also,
in.
hold up for a second.
Like that ass. I'm willing
And
to
also,
take the pain.
hold up.
I
What
do a
Jesus
lot.
speaks like
in order
cosmic.
to take that pain.
You're a freak. You're
Cosmic.
talking about you're willing to take the pain. Nah.
Cosmic,
I
what
really
Jesus
am.
Speaks
I
like
want
this? What Jesus speaks like this?
I want the
Him.
I
pain.
ain't that kind of atheist.
I really want the pain.
I'm sure
Like
you do,
that,
you masochist or
That
sadist.
seems a bit freaky.
I'm a masochist, so I want it.
Yeah, you want Reggie to fucking punish
And I would
you?
take it for
Okay,
every last black
Yo.
person.
Oh, good old
Yo.
shots.
I would take it for every last black person.
Hold on, Jesus. I have a question for you, love. How much of that water
That's
have
it
you
for
turned
me.
into wine tonight? Because you seem a little bit intoxicated.
Not wine, alcohol. Because
Yeah. How much have you drunk tonight? Because you sound pretty intoxicated.
I don't
Too
drink,
much.
so
Yeah, you sound very intoxicated.
nope, I never drink.
And also,
So.
Jesus did turn water into wine, not specifically alcohol. It specifically says wine, dumbass.
Okay, first of all, turning a
Also,
fruit
wine is
into
alcohol.
anything is crazy.
Right, dear? Like the
So you're just
Wine-
eating fruit.
Wine is a type of
So-
alcohol. I don't know what
No,
you're
it's
saying.
not. It's just
Cosmic,
fruit.
No, it's not.
Cosmic,
It's not milk, it's a
You don't
liquid.
know what you're talking about. Listen. Go around somebody that's been to jail before, and they're gonna tell you a different story than what you're talking about. It's so bad in there that there's some prisons in the United States that they're not even allowed to have fruit or potatoes, bro. And the
Who
reason
cares?
why is because they be
We're still
making-
gonna create.
You motherfucker, because I'm telling you. So whatever
Oh.
the fuck I want to talk about is whatever the fuck is going to be interesting to you. And if you don't
Okay.
like it, motherfucker, you can get the fuck out of here.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Also, I expected Jesus to be smarter
Cool.
than this.
We're
You're a baby.
Yeah, Brewery.
we're gonna make we're gonna make it. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it.
So was it a
Why
Chardonnay
do
or
you
was it
keep
a?
Can I ask Jesus?
What's the fucking?
No,
That's
dear.
Moscato.
It was a box.
No,
of
we're doing it because on
You
a
want
real
something
level,
weird?
Rosé with a pink-
It's not like started
well,
out
you
with
guys
this.
copy everything that we wore. You guys
What
copied
the fuck are you
everything that we
talking
wore.
about?
No, we're talking. We're talking.
You ain't talk about nothing, you weirdo.
No, I am weird.
Right.
Yeah, we can tell.
Lying like a mother. I hear what you're trying to say out your mouth, and you about to tell
What
me
am I trying to say
this
out of my
application
mouth?
of the night.
What?
You're gonna win. You're gonna win early.
I
You about to lie
I'm not trying to win
No, I'm gonna let you
nothing.
go ahead and lie. I want to hear you say this fucking
I
lie.
mean, he
that you're
already
trying to
lied
say.
that he's Jesus. Nobody believed
I
that.
wanna hear you.
I kind of.
Cause you finna lie.
I'm not about to.
You already lied about Jesus, you
Can't
weirdo.
even get it out.
You ain't Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Let that lie go.
Also,
There's
like,
not a
I don't
lie.
wanna point out-
Write
I
it.
don't
Free
point out, you're
yourself.
definitely not
It's
Jesus.
just like
You
it's like
fucking-
holding a fart all goddamn day long.
It's not
Your ass
holding
together.
a
And
fart,
I also don't
bro.
need to point out that you ain't
That's what
Jesus
you
because
doing.
you
Let that
fucking white.
motherfucker out.
You fucking
I'm
white. You
black.
ain't Jesus.
I'm black.
He's black.
You don't sound it.
What does that even mean?
You sound like you're a brainwashed Christian.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I'm a brainwashed occultist because I brainwash you guys. You guys just listen.
Honey, cosmic.
Brainwashing my brain.
Wait, hold on, cosmic,
You probably don't
cosmic.
even watch
Wait,
your
hold on,
ass.
cosmic. I'm already a
don't.
fucking cosmic. I'm already a fucking witch. I know more about the occult than you do, sweetheart.
I don't watch anything.
I know you don't, you stinky ass.
Thank you. Huh?
Okay, cosmic. If 1 + 1 equals 2, how much 2 + 1 equals?
2 + 1 = 7.
Good job.
Good.
That's
you.
the
Gold
that's
I
the
standard.
knew
smartest
it.
thing you said today.
Black
Thank you.
Hey,
Right.
Cosmic,
That's
the
tomorrow
gold
is disappointing
standard.
more people.
All right, we moving on.
Because of the blessed 7
Bruh.
lies.
Because of the servant, I didn't drink no wine today.
Sipping on some
Box
scissor.
wine.
Franzia, box
Right.
Franzia. That's all
That's
we
what
get.
that is. Box
Target
wine.
wine.
Because of
Mhm.
the blessed 7 will rise, and they have. So
What?
What the
What?
fuck are you talking about?
Dude, you sound like when I just wake up
no,
from
you know,
sleeping.
you know.
Right?
You sound like when I wake up from
an
sleeping
unexpected
and
nap.
somebody's
Oh,
telling me
yeah.
something.
It's been awakened. So
You sound
dear,
sound
you're
like
right. It sounds
Cosmic.
It's 9 o'clock, motherfucker. On Friday.
Time to
man.
party.
okay, who gives a fuck? What time is it?
It's time to party.
It's
Shit, me?
all
You
the
acting- you acting
time.
like, man, it's been
It's
a
the
long
time.
weekend, nigga.
All the
I've
time.
been drunk
It's
all
the
weekend.
time.
It only been a
All
weekend,
the
3 hours,
time.
motherfucker.
It's the time.
Also, dear, you're right.
All the time.
Dear.
All the
It's
time.
the time.
Dare to be different.
All
Okay,
the time.
Cosmic,
Just
shut up,
say
shut
no.
up, shut up,
If
Cosmic.
you have a every last
You a fucking
thing in the
wino.
Bible, because
Did he just
You a
shake a dictionary and start
motherfucking
pick out words from it?
wino.
Like, what the fuck is Cosmic even saying?
what I'm trying to say is very
Like,
simple.
Cosmic,
Great
is the
daddy
sky
from
blue where you
Virginia.
live?
Just babbling.
What I'm trying to say is
Thank you
very
for the
simple.
guess.
You guys are just
Cosmic.
Existing.
What's the color of the sky during the day?
A cheap
whatever color I wanted to call it.
What
You're,
if you
the
just
so are you
start
on
wrong.
LSD or alcohol?
Whatever color I want to call the
Are
sky
you
is
on
the
LSD
New Year's
or
Eve.
alcohol? Dude?
whatever
definitely on
color
LSD.
they you want to call the sky, I would say it was different.
Do you see somebody? Do you see something that's impossible biologically in front of you right now?
Do you believe that every word that existed in the English language was
English?
created by different
What the
people?
fuck are you talking
Which
about?
So
language?
do you
The
agree
English
that
language?
anybody? So the background is red according to the color is red
Go to
according
bed,
to
Cosmic. Go to bed.
no.
Go
Go
to
to
bed.
why?
You're like you
Go to
sound.
bed, Grandpa.
Why? So if you guys can create reality, why can't I? That's
Go to
not
You're not saying
red.
anything.
That's blue.
I'm creating.
That's not
content.
red.
There's a
That's blue.
difference.
Find the Bible facts. That's not red. That's blue.
Abraham, you need help.
If you guys can create reality, so can I.
You need to go
Okay,
to
that's
rehab.
not
Reggie,
red,
are we
that's blue.
moving
Talking
on?
about.
Or go to the next
Yeah, go
page.
to-
and just-
All right,
yeah.
let's move on
Mhm.
because Cosmic is
Get you a
obviously
ginger.
high.
Go get you a ginger ale and eat something greasy. Lumen,
Yeah.
let me get your age of
Yeah.
religion.
Definitely either
He's
drunk
Fine,
or
quick,
elevated.
Yeah. Seek a therapist. Barry McCockiner, I guess.
Yes, sir.
Lumen, let me get your age of religion.
54.
Or actually,
I'm
actually, Barry was here first. Barry
I'm
was
a-
here first.
I'm a-
Barry, let me
I'm-
get your age
I'm
of
a-
religion.
I'm a Christian, Southern Baptist.
Oh Jesus!
Oh,
Okay.
even
Bible
worse.
Hey,
You're a
Holy
troll, but I still don't
God.
want to be anywhere near a Southern Baptist.
Oh, Barry, I didn't even bring the Lord
Okay.
Savior. I just brought
That's
your
good for
racist
you.
denomination.
Barry,
That's all.
Barry,
We
talk
still
to me.
love you, Lynx.
No, we don't.
Do you
No,
love
no,
Reggie
we.
because he's an African
No, we
American?
don't.
Go ahead. Tell him I love Reggie. Go.
I
Tell
love
him.
Barry,
Reggie.
I don't want you to. I don't want you to.
I love
He
all
doesn't
of you.
want your love, okay?
I don't love you.
Why is that red in the
That's
background?
answer.
Why is that red?
Cosmic, shut the
Why
fuck
is
up.
that red?
Especially after what your
Why is that
denomination
red?
did.
It's not red. It
For
appears red.
what, 300 years, maybe 400
Yeah,
years? Your denomination did
the
the
whole
Bible?
Barry,
reason
Barry,
you're-
talk. Everybody
That's,
stop. Everybody
that's,
stop talking. It's too
Hey,
many
hold
people
on.
talking. Everybody stop
Background.
fucking talking. Everybody stop. I don't care who you is. Stop talking. Barry, Bible fact: not a single author of the New Testament ever met Jesus.
Matthew wrote
Nope.
Matthew.
Nope.
And he met Jesus a lot.
No, you
Matthew did not write
Barry,
Matthew.
Barry,
Yeah, he
Barry,
did.
Barry.
What's
So
your
let's
name?
talk about the
Reggie,
book.
Reggie, Reggie,
Listen.
Reggie.
Yes.
Reggie.
Yes, that's my name. That's my name.
Yes. Barry's my
So,
name. Yes.
Let's talk about. Let's stop before I drop you.
Yes, stop.
What the fuck?
One
I'm
more
just
time.
listening. I'm listening.
No, you ain't.
What's his question?
Exactly. That's why you
If
want
you
to
shut the, listen. Barry, if you shut the fuck up, you'll hear my question. Can you do that? So let's discuss the book of Matthew. Right? So the book of Matthew authorship, right? Let's talk about it. Give me 1 second.
Is there a question coming?
No,
Yeah,
it's
it
not no
is.
question because you can't listen. There's no
Okay.
question coming from you because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You can't teach
Okay,
me
good.
shit. And I already knew. Listen. And I already knew once you said Matthew. I already know what type of person I'm talking to.
What type
Right.
are you talking to?
You're not very smart.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, I'm an
Well, at
atheist.
least
Am
you're
I
not
allowed
an insulting
Yeah, Lumen,
atheist.
you're fine for now.
Why
No,
is
I'm
it
being
atheists-
honest with
atheists
you.
are
Listen,
obsessed with Christianity?
Barry, shut the fuck up.
All right, you
Don't
don't
ask me shit.
Question, I'll leave.
Listen. I don't care if you leave, motherfucker. You listen. It's not like you adding coins or adding nothing to this conversation. Either you gonna sit back and listen to my motherfucking mouth, or you gonna leave. The choice is yours. So let's talk about the book, the Gospel of fucking Matthew, right? So the Gospel of Matthew was written between the years of 80 and 100 AD, right?
Who told
So
you
let's
that?
talk about the. Listen, it's early Christian writings told me that.
Barry, shut the fuck up.
Listen. So I'm on the website now, right? And I'm going to give you scholars from that time and from this
You
time,
have a-
from today as well. Listen. Shut the fuck up. So who told me that again was early
Last
Christian
chance.
writings, right? So listen, I don't have a fucking chance. Fuck you. So the information on the Gospel of Paul, you can listen to it in the comments, right? It is a near universal position of scholarship that the Gospel of Matthew is dependent upon the Gospel of Mark. This position is accepted whether one subscribes to the dominant two source hypothesis or instead prefers the Farrier-Goldar hypothesis. It is also the consensus position that the evangelist was not the Apostle Matthew. Such an idea is based on a 2nd century statement by Papias and Irenaeus, as quoted by I can't pronounce his name, Eusebius, or however the fuck you pronounce his name.
Oh,
Papias states Matthew put together the oracles of the Lord in the Hebrew language, and each one interpreted them as best he could. Irenaeus says Matthew also issued a written gospel among the Hebrews in their own dialect while Peter and Paul were preaching at Rome and laying the foundations of the church. We know that Irenaeus had read Papias. It is most likely that Irenaeus was guided by the statement he found there. The statement in Papias itself is considered to be unfounded because the Gospel of Matthew was written in Greek and relied largely upon Mark, not the author's first-hand experience.
And Reggie, the name you couldn't pronounce is Eusebius.
Also, to keep going with the Apostle Matthew, right? I'm going to compare his life, and I can promise you he was already dead.
Yep. He did. Rotting in the ground, did.
On top of the fact that we know the average person probably lived to be about 33, 34.
Even if it's 67, 60.
Hey, Israel, you haven't been introduced yet. Also, I hate your name.
Come again?
You haven't been introduced yet. Quiet.
Also, like I was saying, the Apostle Matthew died in 68 AD, so it's not even possible for him to write anything.
Nope.
And that's if he even existed.
Which he didn't. All right, Tyr was next. Then I'm not gonna say that name, and then Broadway. So we
You could just say it's not real.
is not real.
What's up, Dopamine?
What's up?
Let me get your age and religion.
I'm 26 and I'm a theist.
Are
All
you a
right,
Christian?
Bible fact. Not a single author of the New Testament ever met Jesus.
I grant that.
Cool.
Okay, so you said you're a theist or with a D?
Theist.
TH.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so what kind of
Which
theist?
one? Christian, Muslim, Jewish?
Bro, the internet just, what the hell?
I said which one? Like Christian, Muslim, Jewish?
I guess he's having internet trouble. Give him a sec.
And God intervened there. The broad.
Just,
Oh
internet
yeah.
just-
TYR.
It just,
Sorry?
I don't know why it's so.
Okay. What is your
Can you-
religion?
I'm sorry, say that again.
What is your religion?
I don't have a religion.
Do you believe in God?
Yeah, I'm a theist.
Do you
Have
believe?
a religion.
Okay, well here's the thing. Do you believe in a personal, moral, willing God, or do you believe in impersonal, imperfect,
Bro,
not
can you mute
involved
yourself? We're
God?
having feedback from your mic. The Broad, can you mute yourself, please? We're having feedback from your mic. Thank you.
Everybody,
I believe in
that's
a-
what the problem is.
I believe in a necessary immaterial God who calls the power to create the world and the universe.
Personal, and does he involve in human being's life and the creation of the universe, etc., or in the maintenance of the universe?
The Broad, mute your mic. We're getting feedback from your mic. Yeesh.
You tell him.
TYR.
Yes.
You answered my question. I said, do you doesn't? I'm not talking about the conception of your God, like it's metaphysics. I'm talking about is your God impersonal or personal? Is he actively involved in maintenance and guidance and morality of humans and Earth and the universe, whatever, or not?
I'd say so, yeah.
Oh, so you're okay. So that's theism. It's a religious theism.
Let's just skip to the chase. I've talked to him before, and he got really, really mad when I mentioned that his username is actually the name of a Norse god. He's a Christian.
It's Tyrus. It's Tyrosone
Tyr
dopamine.
is a
It's
Norse
Tyrosone.
god.
TYR is Tyrosone.
Yeah, and Tyr is a Norse god. But again, you got really offended last time I mentioned it. So you're a Christian. Let's just cut to the chase.
It's Tyrosone dopamine. by
Let's
the way.
just cut to the chase. You're a Christian.
And how are you? Why are you asking? Why are you saying if I'm a Christian? If I'm
Because I've talked to you before.
I don't really agree. I don't really agree that he's a Christian. If he, listen, the reason why I don't is because if he agrees that the authorship of the New Testament, it's kind of hard to be a Christian. I'm not saying it's impossible because I have talked to some people that are like, oh, well,
Do you
it's
believe?
oral tradition, blah, blah, blah.
Do you,
But it's still hard to believe, you know.
do you believe? Do you believe Jesus is the Son of God too? What's TYR?
Do I believe Jesus is the Son of God? Depicted in the Bible, yes, but do I believe him like in my own personal belief? I'm agnostic on the view, so I don't really hold to a position.
Agnostic on the view. Okay, that's a
I don't
different.
deny it nor accept it.
That's not what agnostic means, but okay.
That is what agnostic means.
No, agnostic means lack of knowledge.
Yeah, I have a lack of knowledge if Jesus is actually the Son of God.
Yes, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
All right.
Moving
I mean,
on.
it's either with that situation, it's either you believe it or you don't. I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
it ain't really,
Well, not
it's not really that big of a deal.
Well, not necessarily because
We're not asking you if that's impossible. We're just asking if you believe it or you don't. Because if you do, Christian. If not,
I lack the
not
belief in it.
Christian.
I lack the belief.
You lack belief. Okay, we
Then
also
you
lack
don't
belief.
believe it. Then you don't believe it.
Pause for a second, guys.
I don't
Reggie,
believe it either.
pause for a second. Pause for a second. Reggie, Pretty Cat says she has to go on to her gym, so she said to drop her for the algo.
Okay.
Bye, Cat.
All right, come back if you can.
Okay, so since he doesn't really have a contestation, shall we move on to somebody else?
Yes, because this is really a conversation, truthfully, for Christians. The
Okay.
Broadway, Israel.
Well, it was
Let me
not
get your
the
Israel religion.
Not
my
you,
mic?
Mike.
Oh, sorry.
Hi.
No, Israel.
Yeah.
It is
Hi.
not real.
Yeah, I'm here.
Let me get your age and religion.
Come again?
How old are you, and what is your religious belief?
I'm 54 and I'm Jewish.
Okay. Well, this conversation is really not for you, because all you're gonna do, as soon as I say what the prompt is, you're gonna be like, "That's true."
Okay.
Moving on, the Broadway. Let me get your age and religion.
37 Islam.
Oh. Fact, not a single author of the New Testament ever met Jesus.
Yeah, I learned that when I was 19, it kind of shocked me, but I learned like these people that wrote the New Testament, they were around like maybe 100 years, 200, 300 years after. And I pretty much grew up thinking that they were the actual disciples. So, yeah.
By the way,
Well,
Reggie, FYI,
100, 200 years. That's a little bit of exaggeration. Go
Is
ahead,
it?
Sheer.
Okay. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I just, to my understanding, they weren't like actually there.
Reggie, by the way,
they definitely weren't there.
the Muslims believe that the Bible and
know.
the Torah,
I know.
like they,
I know.
yeah, they
And
had
that's why I'm talking
original-
to him.
Yeah, they had like original manuscripts and they were lost or whatever.
Right. That's why I'm talking to him, because I know that if he's a Muslim, he's waiting on Jesus too. That's why I dismissed the first person. Like, okay, you're Jewish, you don't believe the shit either way. But
Yeah,
for you to be a Muslim, bro, you kind of gotta believe in Jesus the person.
yeah, that Jesus is a prophet.
No, I do believe in Jesus though. I just don't
He's a
believe
prophet,
those.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't believe those
Right,
books are original.
So where's the proof that of a historical Jesus? Because there's none.
Right.
There's no I think more oral tradition. You know what I mean?
That's bad.
That's terrible.
I mean, but
There's oral tradition of Hercules, Broad.
I'm sorry.
There's oral tradition of Hercules.
Oh yeah, Socrates, Genghis Khan. I mean,
No.
Hercules is not the
Broad,
same.
the Broad. Hold on, dear. The Broad, not
Yeah.
Socrates. Heracles, the demigod.
yeah, Socrates as well. There's like
Socrates is not a demigod, he's a
you're missing my point.
philosopher.
Hold on, dear. You're missing my point. There's oral tradition that Heracles actually existed, and he did not. He is myth.
no. There's actually there was a Hercules.
Okay. The Broad, before you go and embarrass yourself. What this Linksay's saying is that Heracles, the demigod, there's quote unquote old tradition of him. Okay, well, not quote unquote. There's old tradition of him, but the issue is that doesn't mean that's historical evidence. Socrates is a philosopher. He's a human philosopher. Heracles is a demigod. They're not the same freaking category, my guy.
Okay, great. Okay, so is oral tradition not evidence?
No,
Not historical evidence. No.
It's actually not Salil. It's the weakest. I don't even think
No,
it's
no,
Salil.
I didn't
Because
ask
it's
if
like
it
saying
was.
Santa
I didn't
Claus,
ask
bro.
if
It's
it was weak.
oral tradition.
I didn't ask if it was
Brad,
weak or
Brad, I was
strong.
answering your question. If
You
you
guys
didn't
don't let
interrupt.
anyone speak.
I was
in there, see.
answering your question. If you didn't
We
interrupt.
said no because XYZ.
No, you said
Because
you said it's weak.
No, but I was answering
We
your
said
question.
no, it's not evidence because it is weak. That's not evidence. Oral tradition is not
Okay,
evidence.
Rod, it's not evidence.
Okay,
The
so
only
There's a
thing-
lot of things. Listen. Hold
Can
on.
I propose my
There's a
statement?
lot of Broadway. Let Broadway stop. There's a lot of things that people used to think back in the day were true or real or good that we know nowadays aren't. Like I'll give you an example, right? Even though this is a little bit off topic, right? My parents thought that it was a good idea to give children, because this is how they was raised. They thought it was a good idea to give children alcohol when they had a cold.
Oh my God.
You understand what I'm saying? And you can't listen. My mom just died about 2 years ago, and even to her deathbed, you couldn't convince her that that wasn't the proper way to do things.
You're
right?
trying to
Because,
equate.
we have a
You're trying to equate a cultural
I'm
tradition
trying
to
to show
oral
you something. I'm just
tradition.
trying to show you.
You're
People
equating
think, listen,
cultural tradition
it's
to oral
oral.
tradition.
Listen, it's the same thing, bro. What I'm trying to make the point to tell you is just because something is old and told from back in the day, that don't mean it's true, bro.
No,
don't
I
mean
didn't
that.
say it is. What I said is it's evidence, though. You
It's
guys
not.
said it is evidence.
Okay.
The
Can I,
okay,
Lexi,
hold on.
Can I
Lexi, hold on,
speak?
hold on.
The
Can I
broad-
speak?
No, because
No.
again, like you're wrong. So
Lexi, can I just say something?
Yeah, one
Hold
second.
on.
I gotta say. Oh, he's Milan.
Oh,
But
okay.
there's oral evidence of like the Loch Ness monster and unicorns.
What I want to say is that the only thing oral tradition proves historically, okay, or it gives evidence for, is that people talked about it.
Yeah, literally.
That's it. That's literally it. That we don't. It's not proof that the claim is true. So that the thing existed. It's just that people talked about it. So actually, if you came back, I would have to give him, because actually, what I like to do is give little challenges or burdens of proof. First one is prove Jesus existed historically. Second one is prove he was a prophet, and third one is prove it along your Islamic canon.
Yeah, well, they can't do any of those.
They can't do any of those because firstly the issue is this is it's linear. So like you have to prove the first one, then move on to the next one. If you can't prove the first one, the second one and the third one are just logically invalid.
And I don't see why people think oral tradition is reliable. Like it's literally the game of telephone throughout, but like through a longer time period, which makes it, which gives it more time to become even more crazy and half formed.
Yeah, the thing of oral tradition is that with the game of telephone, what we come back to in the oral tradition, even if we like went back to like all the lines of those claims, is just the original claim.
Yeah, and it's like, how are we gonna find out the original claim?
And then if we found the original claim, how do we find the proof of the original claim?
Yeah, where did they get it from?
Yeah, that's what historians do.
Like,
so that's yeah, and
Mush, why are you blabbing in the comments? Because what you're saying doesn't make any fucking sense.
the issue is within the subliminal
Mush, let me get your
misconception
Asian
mind
religion.
amongst
Mush, let me get your Asian religion.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, sup, unmute and give Aiden religion, please.
I find it funny how you say, "Bring me evidence." but when you bring me
Hey,
proof-
not your turn, not your turn,
What
not your
topic
turn,
of proof that I have?
not your turn. Mushy, Aiden religion. Mushy.
Yeah, Mush is here. Put some
We
respect.
cannot hear-
Address me correctly.
Mushy.
Age and religion.
Mush, let me get your Asian religion. Ain't nobody finna kiss your ass, bro. Fuck all that.
40, I'm Muslim.
Okay, how old are you?
40.
Bible
Four-
fact. Not a
40.
single author of the New Testament ever met Jesus.
Host, allow me, man, please.
What?
What?
Allow it in British slang means like don't annoy it or something, but still, like let it be true.
Can you
But,
can you stop interrupting, please?
Okay, just
Cool.
just
Who are you
use
talking
the
to?
proper now.
Host, not you, host. Dear, B, whatever it is, bottom left.
What?
Interrupting. Host, you address me. I'm 40 and I'm a Muslim.
Yeah, we heard you.
Okay, but I've been past that a long. But stop, y'all. Stop. I've been past that a long time ago. Bible fact: not a single author of the New Testament ever met Jesus.
Host, if you allow me. Lynn
Listen
Fox,
to what the fuck I'm saying.
Lynn
I'm not
Fox,
gonna allow you to
Lynn
do
Fox
shit. Listen,
address-
listen. I'm not gonna
Lynn
allow you to do
Fox-
shit. Answer what the fuck I'm talking
Lynn
about. That's
Fox
it. Or
address
get the
my
fuck
question.
on. I don't give a fuck what she addressed you about. I'm talking to you.
You don't give a fuck about Lynn Fox.
No, I don't give a fuck about what you want to do. It doesn't matter to me. This is not Burger King. I am the king. What I say, fucking go. Address what I just said to you or get the fuck on.
Right, what are you saying? What are you saying? Ask me.
You're not
Right.
fucking listening to me. You're irritating
No,
the
I
fuck
am.
out of
I
me.
am. Go on.
Bible, listen. Bible fact. Not a single author of the New Testament ever met Jesus. Come on.
How can you
Fuck out of here.
possibly
Get
ask
off my
a
live.
question? How can you
Get the
possibly...
fuck off my live and don't come back.
Jesus Christ! Why was
Don't
he
fucking play
pausing
with
so
me.
much? He was like, "If you'll allow me."
Allow me to do shit.
Like,
Fuck outta
it's
here.
like, why was he pausing so much? Just fucking speak.
Hey guys, so I just wanna not apologize. Just a clarification. I'm not saying a thing, you know, it's a big care or whatever. But last time when I was on the panel, I said I believe in historical, like 5 hours deep diving into every possible source or whatever, and we have weak to no evidence.
Yep. That's what we were telling you.
Yeah, it's just I'm just double checking and being
Yeah, I know. But
being a skeptic I am, you know.
yep.
But like,
Yeah,
it doesn't even matter if he existed because it's all about the miracle.
Epic preacher in the first century named Yeshua existed. Oh no, dime a fucking dozen back then. Like that's the one thing that that's the one thing that Life of Brian got right. Remember that one scene? It's like, yeah, that's what the first century was fucking like.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's like they were just like that.
Brian almost never happened if it wasn't for Lucas, the George Lucas guy, supporting it.
Well, Monty Python almost didn't have.
Oh yes.
Pearl Jam? I think Pearl Jam.
What was it?
Pearl Jam and AC, I think. It was two bands. Like they were like, "We love you guys. Let's fund your movie," and I'm just like, "Okay."
Yeah.
You know, I just realized I forgot that's Mush Brain. That's why he's acting like that.
Yeah, that's why I called him Mushy.
He's a mushy brained.
I forgot all about him. What's
Also,
up, Stephanie? What you doing?
Shit, this shit being domesticated and shit.
Oh.
Same here.
Yeah, right.
I think he is home to their house where they live, so that I can deep clean my. Cause I don't like. I don't like. I mean, like a house can be lived in, but I can't live under certain conditions. I gotta send them home because I got deep.
Gotta get him out of my space so I
I
can
gotta
clean.
get them out of my space. I gotta think. I gotta do laundry. I've been like, I ain't did anything. I've just been lazy this week. I was running behind the grandbaby this week. They was over here, my son and my brother-in-law, all week. Running behind that child.
Yep.
I could put them out like, cause y'all gonna have to clean up after y'all here. I like that shit. Y'all used to, they used to get in trouble all the time. They know they did not run in my mouth when I got to work and stuff like that.
Oh man. So, dear, you want to know a fun fact about Monty Python and the Holy Grail, other than like most fun facts about it? Do you know why at the end the cast got arrested instead of doing a big battle scene?
Yeah.
Because they ran out of money. They ran out of money to pay all the extras.
Thank you, Candace.
They were just like, oh shit, we got to figure out a way to end this. Just have the whole cast get arrested.
I just want to say, I'll tell you this. Once again, not changing my mind mid-minute. The Annals by Tacitus, that specific tiny little passage about Jesus, I believe to some degree he wrote it, but it's still saying nothing about the historical Jesus.
Well,
It just-
dear, the problem with that is dig a little deeper. It's an interpolation. It was added.
It's a scribal corruption. Like
Yep.
a tiny scribal one's not even that big of an interpretation. Like Josephus' interpolation. It's just that even if it was true, it doesn't really add nothing as a proof. There was a bunch of people called Christians who worship the God called Christus. Not
Well,
Yeshua.
you know what the problem with that, dear, is like none of like their first-hand accounts. They're just reporting what people told them.
Yeah,
Like,
that's even
like if you came to me and said, "Dude, I saw an alien," I'd be like, "Okay, I'm gonna write that down," but that doesn't mean like I believe it or I even saw it.
I agree. I'm not saying it's. I'm just saying that it's firstly very weak in its description, and
Yep.
also it's just it's a heresy.
Very, very weak.
Yeah, it's hearsay as well.
But you know what? Sometimes, you know what I be sitting back thinking sometimes? Like, I can't be the only one that fucking smart. I can't be the smartest person in the world. I can't be. I can't be. And it's like, I don't see how any person, I dropped out of college, right? For financial reasons, I had to work. I don't see how anybody that really knows all the facts that's, around Jesus, and I don't know all of them yet, claim that he was a historical human being. I don't care how. I don't see how you can do that. I get that maybe we looking at it from a lens like, oh, well, you can't disprove that he ever existed. Maybe they looking through it through that evidence that I've ever seen to make me believe.
Well, that's why mythicism is actually on the rise, because beforehand, you're right. It wasn't like they were making a positive claim, but in no uncertain terms, they didn't care enough. They were just kind of like,
no,
okay.
I'm talking about now. I'm talking about like how Bart Ehrman and them. I don't see how they can say that shit.
Oh, Bart
I
Ehrman's
get.
compromised.
I know he's compromised because of where he works, but I don't see how anybody with a degree can sit there and make that claim and get away with it. Because there's no way that you can be like, okay, well, this proves it. Just because you're saying people wrote about this person, that doesn't prove nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but anyways, I'm not convinced that historical Jesus existed, and I mean,
I did.
There's no proof.
I'm trying to say.
No proof. Nobody that wrote about him ever seen him, or they never existed. It's one or the other, or both.
We're
Can I
wrong.
say, I believe you know the full KFC menu.
Why are you being racist, you little
racist.
fucker?
Wow.
What did he say?
Them lips say you memorized the full KFC menu.
Why are you
yeah?
coming on to him? He's not interested in you.
No. I mean, listen, I don't see why. It's weird that you would really be sitting here looking at another man's. Now, I say derogatory things about men, right? I'll tell you
I'd
what
rather
ugly
you speak
motherfucker,
the
right, in a
history of
second.
chicken,
But I'm never
right?
going to be like, look at your lips.
Them supple lips.
I think that you want to be out,
Big lips. He wants,
but it's not going to happen.
Chicken lips.
Well, come on,
I'm
Reggie.
not going.
Reggie,
I'm not going.
let's
Chicken
be
lips.
I'm not
Right?
gonna-
real. Muhammad was gay. So what you expect from his followers?
I know.
Hey,
Right.
What do you
I know
expect?
that.
He
Listen,
took them
I-
back shots. So what you expect? He took them back shots from them big
Present
black
the
guys.
history of the blacks.
The
Listen,
black.
listen.
Your
I know the history. I know the histories of the blacks. That's where humanity starts from. That's
Your
the histories of
prophet
the blacks.
like
So why allow the white to claim KFC?
And because you are partially
Or
black.
stop allowing the white
too.
man.
Take a
claim KFC.
DNA test. Take a DNA test.
And here's the fun thing
KFC,
about
Take a DNA
this.
test.
yeah.
Just because racism is more common,
It's okay. It's a little. It's a little salty.
White.
that's all.
You're not making
Where did
any
it come from?
sense. You're not
It
making
came-
any sense. Okay, so what's where you come from? Sand? Do you
Post-
like that? Do you like that? Listen, do you like that cocktail of piss and milk from camels?
Ew.
Your mouth is shaped just for that.
I'm Indian.
Can you explain to me, because we're in a very
from
close
India.
proximity to you?
India, Israel,
Listen,
man.
oh, you from India? Oh.
But you're still a Muslim. The fuck?
Oh, listen. Oh, it's even worse. Listen, we got these liquor stores in Akron that are owned by y'all, and most people refuse to go in there because y'all don't wash y'all ass neither. Y'all don't wash. Y'all listen. Y'all.
It be smelling like bologna and curry.
Oh, y'all listen. You talking about black? Y'all got more funk than James
We
Brown.
don't allow KFC.
Listen. You right. Listen. Do you know what? Listen. I get it now. You know why he has such a problem with KFC? And you know why he keeps mentioning KFC? He just said it because he's Indian. He's Indian. You know what's he's on? He's on Popeyes. Popeyes. That's what
Make
it
him
is.
think about them things he takes like when he be taking in his mouth.
That's what it is. See, this is like Bloods and Crips.
You be kissing.
This is
He's
like
taking
Bloods
those
and Crips.
biscuits in that mouth.
Oh, God.
Mushi. Do your mom be wearing that Fair and Lovely? That bleaching cream? Does she wear? You be watching them Bollywood videos?
Oh, Bollywood's so good though.
Mushi. Explain to me why you worship cows. Why do you worship cows?
But he said
Explain
he's a
that to me.
Muslim. He said he's not even
I will
Hindu.
do.
He's a
I will
Muslim.
Why do your people worship cows?
I'll answer. Stop muting me.
Listen. I mute you.
You're
whenever
not
you want. Listen, I
muted because
your
we
mom.
talking, fool.
I mute your mom. Why your streets be having all that raw sewage just running down the side of them? Why y'all be cooking that food on the side on the streets with y'all feet and shit? Why do y'all be putting y'all foot in food and then be trying to sell it to people? Why do y'all do that?
Why the fuck y'all put curry in everything?
Because I'm allowed to.
Damn.
Right. I'm allowed to do what the fuck I want to do. Huh?
Sensible.
That shit be coming. That shit be
Listen,
coming out y'all pores.
Listen.
Y'all walking in a room smelling like
why do y'all
curry.
run in the streets and play amongst with monkeys and shit? Why do y'all be sitting there playing with monkeys and shit? And why y'all be getting y'all ass whooped by monkeys anytime y'all got food?
Stop being a baboon.
Oh my
Well,
God.
listen. What you mean stop being a baboon? You live amongst baboons and they be stealing your food from you.
They be stealing your food.
Yeah, you right. And so do your mom too. Your mom. Oh, I forgot. I don't want her. She don't wash her ass. I forgot. Fucking liquor stores. Listen, you know what I like about y'all? Y'all be having that damn bullseye right here on your fucking in the middle of your head. So even if I go like this, I won't miss. You worship cows.
Also, like, why are you eating a Muslim? The fuck?
Pick a struggle.
He's had his own Popeyes franchise since he's been 4 years old. Unknown. Let me get your age and religion.
23. Follower of Christ.
Bible fact. Not a single author of the New Testament ever met Jesus.
Where's your proof of that?
Okay. Which one you talking about? You name it. We'll break it down. Break it down.
You know what? Let me actually dig deep into the author. Can I do that real quick? Let me, because I could just.
Can you do what?
Wow. You want to account or an actual author? Like,
So I would
Ever met Jesus?
Ever met Jesus? Oh, okay. So, no, I could definitely find one for you right now. All right,
Sure,
let's go.
good.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and start with John.
John never met him.
John never met Christ?
Nope.
So who did he
John was
baptize?
an author of the New Testament anyhow.
Wait, so
So
who did John
hold
baptize?
on. There's too many people talking. So now, when you talk about John, right? Which John are you talking about? That's number one.
You know which John I'm talking about, brother.
No, you tell me.
John the Baptist.
You tell me.
Nope.
John the Baptist.
Listen. I know. Nobody don't. Hold on. Everybody be quiet. I know. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't debate nobody no more. Especially not about this. You know why? I asked you that question for a reason. That question really don't got nothing to do with it. I asked you that question to see how smart you are. And by you giving me the answer that you gave me, that lets me know without a shadow of the doubt You don't know what the fuck you talking about, bro. You don't. At all. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit, bro.
Okay.
Right? Because let me educate you.
Okay.
Number one, that's not who wrote the book of John. So you shouldn't be trying to
never
debate with
said
nobody.
that. But you asked which John am I referring to?
John the Baptist didn't
Don't
write
try to
John,
clean-
dingus.
You asked me a
I
question
know,
of who I, was
I
referring
know,
to.
I know. Don't
Let's
try to
think
clean
about
it
this.
up.
How
It's
did
too
John
fucking,
not create
it's
his
too
own
fucking
story?
late. No,
Tell me,
I
you
know.
mental scrub. You.
I know,
Oh,
I know,
wow.
I know, bro,
You're a
I know.
literal
You
idiot. But
don't,
your do-rag too
no,
tight, you
no,
scrub.
no, I know. You
I
don't
can
know
see
what
your
you're
thoughts
talking
from
about,
here,
bro.
nigga. It's so
Listen,
obvious.
you can't. It's obvious that you don't know what you're talking about. I just proved it to you.
You didn't prove anything.
Because listen, anybody that answers that question with the answer that you gave to me don't know what they're talking about. John the Baptist don't got nothing to do with the book of John. That's number one. Number two, let's get real.
Okay, so
John
what
the
does the book of John
Apostle.
gotta do with
Listen, stop fucking
Wait, no,
interrupting
what
me.
does
It's
the book of John have
education
to do
time.
with
It's time. Listen, don't interrupt me. It's time to educate you because you don't know what you're talking about. So I'm going to teach you. John the Apostle. You talk, I'm going to drop you because I need to teach you this.
Oh,
John the Apostle.
good, bro. Appreciate
Listen,
it. That's
shut
cool,
the
man.
fuck up. Number one, John the Apostle was born allegedly 6 AD. The book of John, the beginning of the writing, was 90 AD. John the Apostle allegedly died 99 AD or 100 AD, right? So 20 years out of the 30 years of the writing of that book, John wasn't even alive.
Nope.
Number two, he wrote the book in a language that Jesus never spoke. Number three, we're talking about a 90-something-year-old man in a time when there was no such thing as vaccinations. It didn't happen.
He immediately starts going to the insults and stuff like that. Like, love of Jesus, people. This is what the love of Jesus will give you.
your thoughts. I can see your thoughts. Fuck, can you see my thoughts?
It's
Wow,
just it's so funny to me. Like the minute you get any kind of pushback, they immediately turn offensive, and I'm just kind of like, is this what Christianity gives you? The patience and kindness of Jesus? Like that motherfucker has some issues then, apparently.
But not to the extent that you're saying, because you know I want you to say something about it. That's what I want you to fucking do. Right? Like, oh, they just try to change the subject. Oh, well, you know, you just don't understand. You just don't know. I can see the hate in your heart. You just hate Jesus. You hate God. You hate God. You hate God. Fuck out of here.
It really exposes them. Like I love watching them make asses out of themselves because I'm just kind of sitting there, it's like you're doing the work for me. You're making Christians kind of go, ooh, I share a faith with him. Hold on. Also, why does Mushy want to come up so bad? He's just like slinging like B-list insults.
Because he's fucking stupid.
I just want to say that India has like a major Muslim community because of the Persian or the Arab conquest of India, I think. What was it?
Bad.
I forgot what was it. But there's like a major.
Send a request up and I'll bring you back up. But you gotta be muted when the host is speaking to another guest.
Rude motherfucker.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's very weird. Like, it's like of all places, it's kind of like saying like, it's kind of like saying in Japan there's a lot of like Christians. It's kind of like it doesn't seem to like click in your brain. You're like, wait a minute, what?
Well, yeah, but also you have to recognize that India is like very old and populated and like, incredibly diverse culture. It's like 200 languages there. It's so much, you know.
I just wish they didn't follow the colonizer religion like most people follow Christianity.
Well, most people are not Muslims there.
Well, I mean, like, you know what I mean, though. Like, I wish those
Yeah.
people wouldn't.
You know, I'll say this: India's problems are mainly due to England stealing 40 trillion.
I mean, let's be honest. Most of the world's problems comes from England,
Yeah.
dear.
You're running through them like a fucking plow.
Yeah.
It's horrible what they did.
Before America was such a worldwide joke, the worldwide joke was England because England's fucked up a lot of shit.
What? Yeah. We had a. I don't know if it was Reggie's. I think it was somebody else's line, but the guy came up. It was started preaching a lot. I love you guys. Jesus loves him. Like, shut the fuck up. And then he was like, he started defending the British Empire. I'm like, you think the British Empire was good? And luckily, we had a historian on the panel. And then he said, yeah, because they abolished slavery. I'm like, they abolished slavery that they started for economic reasons.
It's like
yeah.
I hate when people say,
But it was, but you know what? The other thing is too. What people don't realize is Abraham Lincoln didn't abolish slavery because he thought that black people were equal. He didn't think that we were being treated unfairly. He did it as a punishment to the South, not for them to be able to benefit.
Yeah, he did it as an economic.
Right. It was all economic, and not for them, not for the South to benefit.
Yeah, it was only for the economics. Yeah.
Well, and then like when people say like, oh, the British ended slavery, Christians ended slavery, I'm just like, you motherfucking started it.
And also you oriented it for economic reasons as well, not because like you.
But like again, like I'm not even.
It was also because because of all of the when the South succeeded from the Union, okay. But we got to show you something real quick.
That's not true though. But that's not true though. The reason why slavery ended in the UK is because of insurance companies.
Yeah.
The insurance companies were getting mad because what the people were doing is they were throwing the slaves over the side and they were getting paid for each one of them. So the insurance companies, just like they do here, pressured the government to ban slavery. And that's the only reason why slavery ever ended in the UK.
Oh, I thought we talking about the U.S. My mistake.
Like, I'm not even talking about the economic stuff, right? Like, if somebody punches you in the face and then says, I'm sorry, do you go, oh, you're so forgiving, you're so loving? It's like, no, motherfucker still punched you in the face.
Exactly.
Like, why do they want praise for something they fucking started in the first place? You guys fucking started. You were just cleaning up the mess that you made.
And what they do, the British and like the Western, whatever, is that they go to India, they go to like very poor streets, like it's like the guide tell them, hey, go, here's the main street, here is Delhi, stay here, whatever. No, they decide to pick up a camera, go like 5 blocks down this mountain somewhere there, blah blah blah, under the roof, and then film a guy doing some shit that's unsanitary.
Yeah.
And then be like, the whole of India is like this, and then just like make the reputation of India even worse.
It's just another form of racism.
Yeah, it's just another. Yeah, it's just.
It's weird. I don't know why.
Tap the screen, y'all. Share it live.
And the ups come up. And the ups come up.
Defend your faith against us horrible non-believers.
Yeah. Tomorrow I'm going to Rotterdam. Ooh. Well, actually, no, it's not that fancy. It's just a modern city. Because, like, the Smarties just destroyed every old part of it ever.
Of course.
Like, every single... Like, I was... The only part that's not destroyed was, like, the wall.
Oof.
And a building called the White House. Not to be confused with American White House, which is actually the first skyscraper. That's an interesting fun fact.
What's up, Tony? Let me get your age and religion.
What's up, Reggie? I'm 45, atheist.
How you feel about the backdrop?
Give me 1 second. I was reading it, but I don't have my glasses on. No, I do. Oh, yeah. That's definitely... we don't even know who the authors are. They're
Anonymous.
All anonymous.
Yep. I don't even know that Paul existed. Probably not.
None of them probably did, dude.
It's just anonymous.
I don't know about you guys, but ever since I can remember, we're taught that this is a true story. And, once you grow up, you can realize that it's not a true story. And that not even the people that it talks about, like the people from the place in the Middle East, and they don't even believe that none of the stories are true. They're just what they call it?
Allegories, yeah.
Allegories, yeah. So, I mean, seriously, if we can't believe the people that is talking about it, then why if you don't believe about it?
I hate that there's a significant portion of the Western world who thinks the flood actually happened. Like, I really hate that. It's like
They can't see that. That would mean that fresh water and salt water would have been mixed, and that would have eradicated both ecosystems, and pretty much all water would be salty now.
oh, there'd be so much more other problems, but like they can't recognize that this is like a complete impossibility.
Yeah. But I'm glad that there's people like Reggie that has live talking about this, because a lot of people wouldn't even remotely get any clue outside of what they've been told if it wasn't for people like Reggie opening up a live and talking about this subject.
Yep.
So thank you, Reggie. You have way more patience than I. I've tried, and I don't have the patience for it with believers.
It is very difficult to take them seriously.
You know, after being a pastor and pretty much not really trying to preach against the same thing that I was preaching for, just trying to let people know, hey, this is why I personally don't believe. They rejecting it in the stupidest way, and it's just that's why I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't open up a live and talk to believers because I don't have the patience for it. I really don't.
Yeah.
But I'm glad there's people like Reggie that does, and they get a little bit of knowledge.
Yeah, pretty much. Whatever they do with it is their own thing. But you know.
Yeah.
What I'm doing right now is I'm in wait, let me see.
You're in what?
I'm in Blender, and I'm trying to come up with like a definitive proof, and a definitive, impossible proof that the Earth is not flat. It's impossible for that to exist. Just using light and 3 sticks, and as soon as I do this proof, whatever, I publish it, I guess, in some platform, and then I get some like friends that are like, okay, so for example, I would get someone from America, I would get me from the Netherlands, and then I would get someone from like China or Japan or something, and I want them at the same time of day to measure the angle of the shadows.
Nice.
And because the thing is, this proof will prove that if the specific result came out, the Earth is flat. If it doesn't, the Earth is round. And you cannot work around it. You cannot say like it's specifically exclusionary. Only works for the rounders. So yeah.
Also, you said blender, and my dumbass thought an actual blender.
No, don't worry.
Like, why are you in a blender? Get out of there!
You said Blender, I think, unalive all humans.
Oh no. Oh. No, just the Blender.
I know Bender, but it's like no. It just that's what I thought of.
Julio Rainbow is a regular heathen like us as well. Joey, what is your age and religion?
I am 32, and my profile picture clearly shows I'm a communist, so I'm an atheist.
Okay, well, not all communists are atheists, but we can go with that.
Yeah, there are many priests in Argentina during the junta's rise that were communists.
All right, but like my profile picture is Joseph Stalin.
It's Che Guevara. I'm not fucking dumb.
I mean, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're dumb. I'm saying like one of the most anti-religious figures in history. That's my point.
He's also a fucknutter, so.
I don't know Che Guevara's specific stance on the religious stuff, but there's a difference between being an atheist and an anti-theist, specifically like a harsh anti-theist like Stalin, who's like, anybody who's religious must go to the gulag and be freaking imprisoned or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that. I think
I don't see anything wrong with that.
Stalin was a
Well,
fucknutter.
Stalin rules, man.
No, he was a fucknutter, dude.
It wasn't the best. It wasn't the best comments. Lenin over Stalin any fucking day.
Stalin, baby. I'm not gonna act like Stalin didn't have some crazy shit, and I'm not gonna act like he was perfect. He was far from it. The guy was definitely a nutter, but he did some very good things, and
Honey
people don't
bunches of
like
oats.
acknowledging
Honey bunches
that.
of oats. Like, stop, dude.
Wait a
Nah,
minute,
man.
hold on a second. Holyfield 39. We don't give a fuck what you are. If you're not trying to come up here and talk, and you sound like you just want to listen, then shut the fuck up in these comments. We don't give a fuck about your Jesus, about your Christ, about your God, about your beliefs, about your feelings. Fuck all of them. Fuck your mom, fuck your dad, fuck your dog, fuck your grandkids, your kids, fuck your bloodline, fuck you.
She also said, like, she doesn't want to come up and have people talk bad about their religions. Like, we're going to talk bad about your religion whether or not you're in the fucking request. Your
If
religion
you're a
is
Christian posting shit like that, remember to read Matthew 10:14, where it tells you if people reject
what
your
was that,
message,
Rainbow?
you're supposed. For the
I was
Christians
gonna say, I
in the
think she
crowd.
just wants you to fuck off.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what that verse says. It says, "Dust your feet, turn around, and fuck off."
Yeah, pretty much.
And
Like,
they want to
scrolling is free.
It doesn't tell them, hey, you know what? Go into the atheist, lives or whatever, and argue with them until you get your point across, until they get saved. It doesn't say that on fucking scripture. It says if the message is rejected.
I'm sorry, Kyle. You right. Unfuck your dog, ma'am. Unfuck your dog. You're right. You're right. I do love dog. Unfuck your dog. But
Unfuck
that's
your
it.
dog and I'll take it. I'll take the dog.
Unfuck your dog with fuck everything. Thank you, Kyle, for setting me straight in my ways. I was just on a rant. I didn't mean it.
Yeah, not the
Dog, save the
dog.
dog.
Not the
Also,
poor
like,
dog, yeah.
one thing about Christianity that, like, also this prompt kind of strengthens it, is that people only talk about the Bible, which are the canonical texts that the early church fathers chose to be canonical. But what about the Gospel of Thomas, or of Mary, or of Peter, or the Proto-Evangelion of James? The Gospel of Peter literally says it had a talking cross and a strange resurrection account. The Gospel of Thomas.
Wait. Hold on. It's been a while since I saw the Apocrypha. Does it really?
Well, the Gospel of Peter is not apocrypha; it's just non-canonical. So
No, like it's been you know what I mean, like the ones that are not included in the Bible. That's what I mean. But they literally say there's a talking cross.
there's a talking cross.
Peter, why does that sound like a really low budget religious child show, like a kid show?
But
You know
the
what I
thing
mean?
is,
like Dorothy's
what I'm trying to say
Door
is that-
shit.
But the thing is, what I'm trying
Did
to say is
Jesus
that,
even
like,
exist?
No.
well, I mean, we there's no strong evidence.
That's what I mean. It's like, from what I know, I could be wrong because, like, I'm not that well versed on Christianity.
He probably didn't.
From what I know, there isn't that much actual written accounts about Jesus.
There's none.
I mean, the most damning thing I say, because people always bring up things like Tacitus and Josephus, who were not born at the time that Jesus was. Did they think history started with Josephus and Tacitus? Like, we had historians in the first century who would have been in the area at the time who didn't write a damn thing about him.
What about the Shroud of Turin?
Oh my God, the Shroud of Turin is
That's
stupid.
a hoax.
Oh my
That's a
God.
hoax, Joey. Come on.
No,
They dated it back
I
to the
don't believe it.
1400s.
I don't
they
believe it's
dated it to the
miraculous.
1400s.
Don't get me wrong. Yeah. I don't believe it's miraculous. I just was like, if the
We have
homie
no
was
archaeological
real, and
evidence of Jesus as well, and also Jesus is not a European male.
And,
If he-
also the Bible proves the shroud wrong, because it says he was covered in strips of fabric and a fabric for his face, not one continuous fabric.
Right.
okay, yeah.
And then there would be no way of cross-referencing that fabric. Like, so if there was DNA on it, right, then you would have to prove who he's related to. You can't find nobody who's related to. So either way, it's all dead ends. However you look at it.
And the pattern.
Okay.
Yeah.
One second.
Christianity is very
at a
silly.
time.
I know
Wait,
that.
hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna read the passage from the Gospel of Peter. Are you guys ready not to laugh?
Yes,
No,
please. Tell me about the
And
talking
they
cross.
saw 3 men come out of the tomb, 2 of them supporting the other one, and the cross following them. And the heads of the 2 reached onto heaven, but the
What?
head of him that was led by them overpassed the heavens.
And they heard a voice from the heavens saying, "Hast thou preached unto them that sleep?" And a response was heard from the crowd saying, "Yeah, that's literally what the passage."
What the fuck? So like the cross followed them like on its one little doing.
It was probably floating like a little angel.
No, I like it better that it was hopping on one foot.
It was floating like one of those YouTube poop memes. You know, when you control, when you select.
You know what
the
that reminds
fucking
me of,
color
Garrett? Did you ever watch Howl's Moving Castle?
Yes.
Remember Turnip Head? Well, he just bounced. That's what I'm imagining with the cross, just doing.
No, but the story of Jesus isn't even an original story. It's a ripoff from older myths that existed thousands of years before it. You know.
Yeah, there's nothing new in the Bible.
A lot of
It's really old when you think about it like that.
A lot of the what's it called tales in the Old Testament are rip-offs from the Epic of Gilgamesh.
Yeah, and other stories.
Yeah.
It's just very weird. And like in the grand scheme of things, like people are like, well, there's a lot of good things in the Bible. I'm like, yeah, but there's nothing new. And they go, what do you mean? I'm like, these like treat others the way you want to be treated. That shit already existed. It wasn't revolutionary. People didn't see Jesus say it and kind of go, oh, that's the answer. It's like,
wow.
Yeah, it's like we already fucking knew that.
I know, right? And even Yahweh, even the Yahweh is, I could be wrong, but I think is an ancient Canaanite god.
Yeah. Wait. Louis Cervantes is saying in the comment. Yeah, the Bible is the oldest book for sure.
No.
What?
Dude.
What the fuck?
I was talking about
okay,
some
okay.
lessons in the book.
Okay, 1
being
second.
Really old.
1 second. All right.
He was being funny. That was funny.
Yeah,
Big
he's fucking
ups.
with you, bro.
Okay. 1 second. This is older. 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 This is older.
He was being sarcastic.
I don't fucking know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
This okay. Put big screen of fine. Aristotle Politics, Aristotle Physics, Plato Symposium, Plato Five Dialogues, Nicomachean Ethics of Aristotle, Republic of Plato, the Muqaddimah and Introduction, Hayy ibn Yaqzan. Well, if you want all my books, I guess these are all my books.
I mean, we can also talk about the Epic of Gilgamesh 17 BCE and the instructions of Shurpak, which is 3000 BCE.
This
Well,
is
next door neighbor, when they cleaned out the house, they had some Pete Orno that's older than the Bible. It's the real hairy kind.
Jiggle.
There you go.
Harry Potter is older than the Bible.
Oh my god. Fuck.
I don't have the Bible because fuck it.
Reggie.
Yeah.
But I have.
Why don't you put up the pray don't do shit prompt anymore? That one triggers way more people.
Because it's just, to me, it's just too easy to beat him with that now.
You almost feel bad about it.
Oh, by the way,
Right.
do you know what's the oldest non-canonical gospel? 50 AD. Non-canonical. 50
Oh,
AD is the gospel
not
of
canonized. Okay.
It's the gospel of. It's the gospel of Thomas. It's 50 AD. So, whole reality shattered, and it has a radically different message. Actually, it has no apocalyptic drama, no crucifixion, no atonement theology, just gnosis, which is self-knowledge, as the path to life.
And you know what else is interesting? Since you mentioned crucifixion, while I was reading about like the way Romans used to crucify, they used to crucify people on trees. The actual cross symbol was came out much later.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the cross is also stolen from earlier mythologies. The ox, the Celtic sun cross, things like that.
Yeah.
I heard that the cross really was an X, what they used to crucify people on.
Yes. So they actually, because like, think about it like from a logical standpoint. If you're crucifying someone, you don't want them to fall off the damn thing. So what's better, having 4 points of contact or 3?
Right. Because your feet are not going to stay with one damn nail. I don't care how big it is.
Nope.
Guys, I'm gonna
man,
jump off. Thank you for having me up, Reggie. As always, thank you for what you do. It's a service to humanity, and I
Anytime,
appreciate it, bro.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, by the way, did you know the Earth was flat?
Uh-huh.
the Earth isn't flat. The Earth is triangle.
No, you're all wrong. It's a parallelogram.
Firmament.
It's a firmament.
Oh man,
It's a dome.
Shapeshifter. It changes shape every
There was a
day.
guy in
Like Play-Doh, right, Stephanie? Like Play-Doh.
Play-Doh,
it just makes me laugh, man. It makes me laugh how they're like, oh, there's this God in the sky and he can see everything you do. And I laugh at that. I'm like, everything? They're like, everything. I go, what about
even
when
the
I just...
masturbation?
Yeah, or not even just me
Hell,
wanking.
That's good.
Not
job,
even
bud.
just that. Like what? How about when I go to Taco Bell and get a Cali burrito, and then after that I need to chuck a dump? Is you watching me drop the
And
bomb?
then you chuck a dunk as big as that burrito.
Yeah, man. For real, is God watching?
So Tiba.
Well, like,
So
and like I
Tiba,
always.
listen.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Listen, Tiba, the other day, right? I was in tears
Mhm.
laughing as I was eating, right, on mute. Small Potatoes told me, right, that when she was a kid, she was so scared of God that she would turn the light off every time she would take a shit because she wouldn't want God to see her with
Yep,
her pants
yep.
down.
yeah, I
Listen.
remember.
Good, good.
Oh, my God.
I remember. Yeah.
You know,
Why do I always miss the funny moments?
well, like you know the
I always miss these awesome moments.
so,
Yeah, I
you guys
remember that.
remember,
I
like,
was there.
you guys
I
remember
was
like
there.
early Family Guy? You guys remember early Family Guy with Peter's Irish Catholic dad?
Yeah,
And, like, he
my
was talking
drunken
about- he was,
Irish
like,
dad.
Yeah, he was banging on the bathroom door and he goes, "Young man, get out of there!" And he goes, "Jesus can watch. Jesus is watching." And he thought he was jerking off, and he goes, "Jesus watches me poo. Oh, I'm a sinner and God's a pervert."
Damn. But it's true. God is a pervert. Because it's like if he watches everything we do, right?
Yeah.
Everything. That means when we're getting busy with someone, he's watching as well.
Yeah, well, and then like, how many times? Because like, think about it like this: we have things like dysentery and stuff like that, where people literally shit themselves to death. How many times has Jesus or God just watched people having like massive fucking diarrhea?
Damn. And you know what else? Here's another thing. This part's gonna sound a bit more disturbing, but like, seriously, let's get into it because they say God watches everything. We were talking about him watching me when I chuck his shit. Did he watch me when I was 5 years old chucking his shit?
Literally.
Did he watch me when I was 5 years old having a shower? Did he watch me when I was...
Throw some seeds to the wind earlier. Oh, hey, we're even.
Yeah, like the thing is, this he cares so much for an eternal being. He cares so much about everything, every particular part of your life, every action, every thought, even and what you do onto others, onto yourself.
But
to
forget
the
those
point,
kids in Africa, man.
like
Yeah, and those kids in Gaza and those kids
Fucking seriously.
in Afghanistan
Or
and
hell,
those kids
even in like developed countries, we still have a massive amount of child poverty. Like the fuck.
Oh, and have you seen like what Somalia? They're about to like make child.
Oh
they're about
man,
to
that
ban
was
child
fucked
marriage.
up.
And-
Yeah,
and-
the
and
legal
they-
age for marriage is 9 now. 9 years old.
Oh, oh my
Because
god.
9 years old.
Because of the fucking
Muhammad Momo the Chomo.
ass Muslim motherfuckers who like
I have to ask, why do religious men want to marry kids?
I don't know.
it's pedophilic.
Honestly,
It
it's
was
weird.
pedophilic.
It's weird.
I know why.
Oh,
Why.
tell me,
why
tell
too.
me.
You know why. You know why too. It's just you just not thinking of it. Listen, Fox. I'm gonna tell you something about a man, right?
Yeah.
There's one thing that none of us can take.
Huh.
It's one thing. We cannot take the fact of knowing that somebody else slept with somebody that we love, or we cannot take the fact, not even love. It don't even got to be love or like, right?
Which
We
is
can't
so
take
weird.
that. We can't
It's so
take it.
weird to me. I'm so like. I
So
know
what
it's a
happens
hang-up.
is, so what happens is, a person who has not been touched by another man is looked at as something as a prize or something special because no man ever touched it. But on the other side, it's weird because men also like hoes too at the same time.
Right? And like none of them know that. Virginity is a made-up concept. It doesn't actually exist. We just made it up. But like, what's the hang-up? Like, because again, I know it's a thing for guys and stuff like that. But what's the
Can't take
hang-up?
it.
I've been with men and
can't
women,
take it.
and I don't care how many people they've been with. It doesn't matter to me. I didn't even know them by the time they were with like motherfuckers.
It has no relevance. Oh yeah,
And that's
man.
when they're like, "What's your body count?" It's like, go fuck
in
yourself.
Iraq as well, the legal age for marriage is 9 years old. In Somalia, and what's funny is this is the part that pisses me off is people who advocate for human rights and shit never seem to speak up against that enough. And like it really needs to be spoken up about more, man. In Afghanistan, there's a big problem with child brides as well. And yeah, this shit needs to be addressed. It's not on. It's not okay.
So weird. It's gross.
Yeah. And like this religion, this is the most like messed up thing is this religion teaches that a guy who married a 9-year-old girl, a guy who married a 6-year-old girl and then consummated at 9 is the greatest example for mankind, right? This is like where it becomes a major issue. It's why I left. It's not the only reason, but it's one of the reasons I left Islam. I mean, for fuck's sake, there's literally a verse in the Quran, Surah 65:4, if you guys want to look it up. Surah At-Talaq, it literally talks about marrying little girls. Literally, I ain't even lying. And then I checked the tafsir. Tafsir means translation. I checked the tafsir.
Well, tafsir means explanation, but go ahead.
Yeah. Tafsir. Are you Arab as well?
It's just weird.
You know,
Okay.
Fucking gross.
Anyways, the
but
tafsir.
yeah.
I just want to land my plane. Sorry. The tafsir of Ibn Kathir and Ibn Abbas, early Muslim scholars that lived around Muhammad, they literally they translated to talk about little girls that have not reached the age of puberty.
Yep, it's gross.
It's very gross.
Yeah, and also, I just want to say, like, when Christians come up on the panel with, like, you see, therefore Christianity is better. You see, Christians, they actually never do that. You're just lucky you as a Christian would say that because your country has fought off fanaticism and fundamentalism using, well, exploited money, power, but also a lot of a lot of money to allow people to like change their minds about religion, what have you, and remove child marriage, whatever, blah blah blah. So, no, you're not better, Christian. You're equally worse. Okay, your book also has a lot of shit about child marriages. It's not better.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
gotta improve it.
And
You
literally in the Bible, God impregnates. In the Bible, God impregnates a 14-year-old girl without even asking for her consent.
Yep. You got it.
Destin.
Destin, let me get your Asian religion.
This
Answer the question, man.
you call me out. You said no single disciple Jesus ever read the Bible.
Destin.
Answer the fucking question, mate.
Talk to me.
I'm
Let
talking
me get
to
your
you.
Asian religion. Okay, listen then. Let me get your Asian religion.
I'm a spiritual.
What's your age?
How old are you?
I'm over 30.
Bible fact: not a single author of the New Testament ever met Jesus.
Oh, Matthew, John, they never met Jesus?
Not authors of the Bible.
Let's stop. Which one are you want to work on, Matthew, or you want to work on John? Which one?
All of them.
No, one at a time. You pick.
Okay, let's go with Matthew.
Okay. Very simple. Give me 1 second. It's a near universal position of scholarship that the Gospel of Matthew is dependent upon the Gospel of Mark. This position is accepted whether one subscribes to two dominant two-source hypothesis or instead prefers to the Ferrier-Golder hypothesis. It is also the consensus position that the evangelist was not the Apostle Matthew. Such an idea is based on a 2nd century statement of Papias and Irenaeus, as quoted by Eusebius.
Correct.
Papias states Matthew put together the oracles of the Lord in the Hebrew language, and each one interpreted them as best he could. Irenaeus says Matthew also issued a written gospel among the Hebrews in their own dialect, while Peter and Paul were preaching at Rome and laying the foundations of the church. We know that Irenaeus had read Papias, and it is most likely that Irenaeus was guided by the statement he found here. That statement in Papias itself is considered to be unfounded because the Gospel of Matthew was written in Greek and relied largely upon Mark, not the author's first-hand experience. Now, that's one point, right? I hope you were listening to that, right? Now, make sure you pay attention to this part as well, right? The Apostle Matthew allegedly died in 68 AD, right? Now, let's talk about the book of Matthew, right? The book of Matthew, the estimated dating range was between 80 and 100 AD, right? And the reliability of that dating is 4 out of 5 stars. So literally, the book of Matthew did not start, the beginning of it was 12 years after he was already dead, on top of the fact that it was written in a language that Jesus never spoke, right? On top of the fact that Matthew is giving firsthand accounts when we know that Matthew was a fucking tax collector.
You know that the man didn't give birth to a female outside. So why? How much more favors y'all want to keep on pushing on people, and then get pissed off because we don't want to keep funding your iniquity?
Face, you're going on scripture. I've asked links. Simple.
Sir, listen. You know you've never seen a virgin birth. Now stop it.
Like, Mush, your microphone is shit.
Mushi is a believer in Momo, the Chomo. But
You believe in
because he
Momo
is a
the
believer.
Chomo? You believe in
Yes,
Momo
yes,
the
he's-
Chomo?
Yes.
Reggie,
And the reason why we've
could
been
you
talking
please?
to him is because, yeah, I'm gonna let you get in. But the reason why we've been talking to him is because I understand that they believe in Jesus too.
Sup, Mosh, you actually believe that the greatest man who ever lived is someone that married a 6-year-old and raped her at 9?
Yeah.
Correct. And that makes sense to them. See, this is where you got to test, Joey, you got to test their morals and ethics. And when they don't match up to civilization, cut their asses off.
Yeah, of course. So, Sup, I need to ask you something. Is child marriage objectively wrong?
I will answer that question as soon as links.
No, I'm fucking asking you a question and you're gonna answer it.
You're gonna answer
You're
that.
gonna answer my question.
Disgusting.
Is child marriage wrong?
Answered you, Mush. I already answered you. It's not my fault you didn't hear it.
Links.
Is child marriage wrong?
You don't want to talk about that vile, low-bred, barbaric behavior.
Yeah. That vile monster that raped that little girl and also took concubines and raped them, and also get this,
Still doing it.
took his adopted son's wife and as his own as well, and then made up a law against adoption. This guy was perverted. And he also got ridden by 10 big muscular black men.
Right.
Yeah. Oh man, they had a wild ride with Momo. They really did. It lasted all night.
And we're gonna sit here and let them get to act like they're some righteous people. The people
Yeah.
were street
Listen,
people,
listen.
beggars, bums. We gonna let them give us a culture. We need
I'm
to
gonna
get
allow
them all
you
packed up and send their ass back to
that
Russia where they
allows you
came
to
from.
be significant. I'm gonna allow you guys, but nobody's answered the question. Links.
No, you haven't answered my question. You haven't answered my question, buddy. You're gonna answer my question. You're gonna answer my question, right? Is child marriage wrong?
I've got an answer that's gonna shut you
Is
up.
child marriage wrong? Is child marriage wrong?
Can you show
Is
a
child
little
marriage
respect
wrong?
to your
Is
sister,
child
Links?
marriage wrong? Is child marriage wrong?
Oh my days.
Yes or no? It's a yes or no question. Is child marriage wrong?
I'm not falling for that.
Mate, what do you mean falling for that? It's a yes or no question.
gonna
Everybody,
give you an-
hold up. Everybody
Can you
else on
stop
this
raising
panel.
your voice?
Reggie, is child marriage wrong?
Stop raising
Yes,
your
it's wrong.
voice, man.
Yep. Face, is child marriage wrong?
Of course it is, but see, I'm not
Link,
barbaric.
Links, is child marriage wrong?
Man.
Absolutely, and we should rip them to pieces if they.
Yep. Stephanie, is child marriage wrong?
Absolutely.
Dear Death, is child marriage wrong?
Absolutely.
Sutmush says
Unknown,
absolutely.
is child
Sutmush
marriage
says
wrong?
Absolutely, yes.
Unknown, is child marriage wrong?
Sutmush says absolutely. Yeah. I agree.
Right.
I agree with you.
So you're the only person that doesn't want to answer it.
I just said Sutmush said I agree with every
Yeah.
single one.
So since child marriage is wrong and we can agree on that, was Muhammad
You're
the
boring,
Peace
man.
Radio?
You're
Was
boring.
Muhammad
I told
Muhammad
you
the Peace
I will
Radio?
answer you based on evidence.
Yeah. The evidence is that he married her at 6 and consummated at 9.
Joel, please take a back
Sahih
seat. Take a
al-Bukhari
back seat.
and Sahih
I am not
al-Muslim.
avoiding you.
It's a
One
hadith.
second.
It's a hadith that the
I will
general
give you an
traditional
answer, Joel,
Sunni
based on
theologians
empirical
and
evidence.
Islamic. Once again,
You are dealing with two
Sahih
ex-Muslims
al-Bukhari
here.
and
Dear,
Sahih
wait a minute, hold on, dear, because we trying
Dear.
to hear him and Joey talk.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just want to say,
Calm, man.
sup. You asked
Dear.
for where,
Akhi, Akhwan,
you asked
please.
where's the evidence?
Let me
Where's
go
the
back to
evidence?
links.
I give you
Links
two
minutes. Links
of your
presents you
authoritative
questions.
sources.
Please, man.
I'm
That's
talking.
true. That's very true.
I
That's
think-
very true. You just asked for empirical evidence. And he just gave it to you.
Yes, Sahih
That's true.
al-Bukhari and Sahih al-Muslim mentioned the time when
And Tirmidhi
Prophet
as well.
Muhammad married Aisha when she was 6, consummated menstruation.
So,
She was 9.
Mushi, how you feel about that? Because he gave you empirical evidence. That's
And
something we
at
all.
Yeah. There's 2 ex-Muslims on this panel.
Let him answer.
We know the religion we
answer.
used to follow.
Yeah, dude, don't worry. We know
Let him
that.
answer.
Yeah.
Let him
Alright.
answer.
Okay. Seeing as that you're being so ignorant and I'm being polite and respectful, neither anybody on your live has showed any respect. But let me
You
say-
shut the fuck up and
Answer the
answer
question.
fucking question.
Here we go.
Answer the self-righteous
Answer the question.
You begged,
Host-
you begged and pleaded and begged and cried in the fucking comments to come back up here.
Till you
So
came back.
answer the fucking
And then you
question.
insulted Reggie, so don't say you've been
Yes,
polite.
let him answer. Answer.
Right. So if I was to mention the name Rebecca,
We're not Christian. Don't
We
fuck.
are not Christians. We are atheists. We are
I'm a
atheists. So
Muslim.
don't deflect
Neither
to
am
the
I. Neither am
Bible.
I.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
deflect
but
to the
don't flex
Bible.
Bible, my guy. Address your religion that you believe. I gave
Even
you
if he's talking,
That's
wait,
your own issues.
even if he's talking about Rachel was sleeping with her own cousin,
Who's
so
Rachel?
you're still about to lose.
Host.
Rebecca.
Buddy, we're
Rebecca is a
atheists, so
name
don't go
invented
to
by
the Bible.
Shakespeare. Do you know that
Don't go
Rebecca is
to the
named
That has
Bible.
after
nothing to do with Momo.
Stick
The
to your
Chomo.
religion. Stick to Momo the
Stick
Chomo.
to your religion.
Stick to the nonce Momo.
Host
Momo
is
the
6
Chomo. That's what we're talking
against
about.
me. Host.
Why?
It's me and you talking.
Host, are you
It's
gonna
me
allow
and
me?
you talking right now. I'll have a one-on-one with you. Reggie won't mind, right? So just answer.
Host. May I?
You can kiss my black ass, Mushi.
Okay.
Habibi, answer the fucking question or get dropped. Seriously.
If
You're
anybody
being-
can understand who Rebecca was, how old was
We
she?
do not. No. See, this is why you're
She
so
was the wife
insufferable.
of
No,
Isaac.
hold on. We are not Christians.
And who was
Fuck
the mother
Christianity.
of them? The twins of
Fuck
Esau
Christianity.
and Jacob.
Listen.
Christianity can go to hell and Islam.
Yeah.
I'm not
That's what I
siding with
mean.
any of
We are
them.
not
Who was
Christians.
Abraham's
We
servant?
do stick to the topic. Stick to the topic.
About to do
Stick to the topic. Muhammad married the 9-year-old. We are gonna talk. We are gonna talk
Genesis
about
24.
Muhammad. We are gonna talk about Muhammad
24,
marrying
my
the
brother.
9-year-old. That's what we are talking about.
Just because I'm relaxed.
Now because you're
Everything I
insufferable.
present is based
You
on
haven't presented
empirical
anything.
evidence.
You haven't presented my cock.
Genesis
Now answer the
25.
fucking question. Answer the question.
No,
Answer the question.
Oh my God! Stop! Are you literally dancing in the fucking
Genesis
head? We just told
25,
you
please.
you using Christianity is not an argument because we are not Christians and we don't care
I'm
if the
not
Christianity
arguing.
supports or doesn't support child marriage. We're talking about Islam. We're talking about your religion. We're talking about your fucking
He
problem.
think
Marrying a child
Christianity
of 6,
kills us.
consummating
He
a
think
child.
Christianity kills us. Christianity can't
I'm
guilt us.
so
Move
calm.
on.
I'm the only Muslim who is
But the
calm.
Christians do it. But Christians do it
I
too.
will not
Maybe it's because
Do it too.
Islam
bullied
copied the Christians. Maybe that's why he
by
keeps.
higher level
Ding, 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 ding,
decibels
ding,
of
ding, ding.
mortality.
Can we cut to
This
the
is
chase?
what you are
Like,
used
what,
to.
no,
Reggie,
shut
Reggie,
up.
can I be
Hold on.
mod?
I am
Joey, hold on.
I have said
Mushy, shut up for a
Genesis
second. Mushy, shut up for a
24.
second.
How
Mushy, shut up for
old?
a
One at a
second.
time. One at a time.
Anytime child marriage is involved, it's wrong. Christianity, Islam, fucking anywhere, it's wrong. Do you get it now? We don't care about Rebecca. We don't care about Aisha because they were both fucking children and it was both fucking wrong, dumbass. Hey.
Child marriage
And
is wrong
this is what
regardless
those
of
poor people in the
who
East
does
had to deal
it.
with.
Look at the
This is
Regardless
what
of
those
who
poor people
does.
they unalive had to deal with, or barbaric
Yeah.
behavior.
Yep. Regardless of who does it. Anyone who marries a child is a chomo. Anyone who's an adult and marries a child is a chomo, is a subhuman, is disgusting, should be spat on, should be put to the sword. That's my opinion. I don't give a fuck who disagrees,
Sword
right?
and the fire. Sword in
Yeah.
the fire.
100%.
Right. So
Exactly
Muhammad
my
married
point.
Aisha when
Genesis
she was 9.
24.
Therefore,
Who was
Muhammad married
Isaac's
Aisha when
wife?
she was 9. Muhammad Listen, if you go to Christianity one more time,
Rebecca
you're getting
was
dropped.
how many years
You're getting
old?
dropped. We do listen, you dumb fuck. Listen to me. We are not Christians, right? We understand that child marriage, even within Christianity, is fucked up. We understand that. We condemn that. Now let's talk about Momo the Chomo. Let's talk about Momo the Chomo. Momo married Aisha at 9 years old. Actually, no, he married her at 6 and consummated at 9. When he went to meet her, you know she was playing with dolls? She was playing with dolls, the little girl was, right? And when he saw her playing with her friends, he went and chilled with her and her little friends. God knows what they spoke about, ill. Anyways, right? Then he took her in and raped her at 9 because a 9-year-old cannot consent.
Genesis 24. Simple.
All right, drop this cunt. Drop him, seriously. Drop this cunt. Drop this cunt.
See, when you're a reprobated mind, you can't see that these people don't have the mental capacity to have empathy, sympathy, and compassion. Because when you're a psychopath and a sociopath, you don't know what's right and wrong. You used to be in just to see just how vile and low-bred they uncivilized groups are. You can't get them to see it, no matter how much you point it out. This is why you just got to send them in the box. That's all. You got to send them in the box. These people trying to spread this vile behavior throughout the planet. It's sick.
He see it, but he got a mentality like, but they be doing it too. You know what that is to me? He ain't nothing but a snitch. He the type of person that you can't do no dirt with because if you get him, he's straight gonna tell on your ass.
Where they can't face the shame of their own vile behavior. They want you to think that they're holy people when they really just crooked people.
They are. It's fucking disgusting beyond measure. It really is.
When I hear he did it too. No way. You're telling me besides fucking Beelzebub, Satan did it too? Oh, you're right. Never mind. Like, we hate them.
So, because that's who they follow. It's okay for them to do it because they also can.
And it's like the guy hasn't seen the way we always talk shit about Christianity and the way we condemn Christianity all the fucking time. Yeah, he keeps going back to Christianity. Genesis this, blah blah this, Rebecca this. Mate, we don't care. Fuck the Bible.
We say all the Abrahamic religions are vile. Every last one of them is the work of an abomination and a psychopath mind. From Abraham on down, they all are psychopaths and sociopaths. And we in the United States, we need to deal with them right now because we're dealing with some minds that are so reprobated concerning truth. They think this country is theirs now. We have to start dealing with them right here and kicking them out before they get out of control. All of them.
So, Chiba, so listen to this. Christians do the same thing. Like, people be arguing with me on my YouTube channel, right? And they were saying to me the other day, they was like, what did he say? He was like, oh, yeah, Muslim countries is the only countries that still allow slavery to this day. I said, that's not true. Congo. But my point is they both just be tit for tat with each other.
Mm-hmm. And they can always find faults in each other's beliefs, but never in their own.
But remember what their own said. They're always going to be these tribal groups divided against themselves. All of them are Abrahamic, but they're all fighting who's who amongst their false gods. You're always going to have. That's why you have to ignore them and just kick their ass. Don't listen to none of them. Just ignore all of them and deal with them with a sword, just like they like. These are not.
I mean, for fuck's sake, right? For fuck's sake, you can't even get them to get along with each other.
That's it. So he said
within the same religion.
Yeah, so face to face, you do agree we should also deal with the crazy Christians as well.
I deal with the same thing with all three of them. I give all of them the same pressure. I don't care if you're Jew, Muslim, Christian, Saudi, whatever. If you come with false religion, you can anti me all day long. I'm still going for your head, straight up. I'm not playing with nobody who I know have problems in mental illness, racism, sexism. And if you really look at it, all the world's problems is always them. You notice that? Always them.
Yes.
Yeah. And face to face, I just want to say, sister, I fucking love your energy.
Tap the screen, y'all share the live. Let's get some more ops going on in here. It's 11 o'clock. It's still early. Hope everybody having a good Friday. I'm cool.
Mm-hmm.
I got a swisher and a half left. About to be down
Come
the
on
line
up.
here shortly.
Come on up, believers, but don't be a total dumbass like the one we had on before.
And you're not gonna get that from him, my baby. Very few.
Yeah, I know. It's like religious
You should've
people
heard
can't
him
help but be stupid.
You should have heard him earlier. He's like,
That's the
"Oh,
training.
you look like a
Training is for
monkey.
them to just
Your
spin.
lips. Your lips. You look like a monkey." He always come up here and say a bunch of stupid shit.
What? He was being racist to you?
Oh yeah, and he kept talking about
Yeah.
KFC, and I'm just like, the fuck are you on about?
Well,
And
when
then
when they
look,
say
and
when
then
they say
I
look
just
like a
happened to
Piece of
monkey,
shit. Get
Reggie,
the
when they
hell
say
out
like
of
a
here,
monkey,
you
I found out.
redhead.
No, listen. I turned to him
Reggie,
because
when
guess
they,
what? I found out he was from India. So he kept saying KFC and did not realize the reason why I keep on saying the KFC shit is because his ass owned a Popeyes.
well, not only that, when he said that, I need him to go back and remember that they're inbred, and a lot of their people suffer with that unfortunate disease of having hair all over their face, and they were crawling on the ground. So when he go to saying that, he may want to be careful, because I'd rather you have KFC than to have rats dancing all over your damn food and thinking that's a god. And your people starving, you got cows right there preserving the
I
cows, but
told
letting
him
the
that
people be
too.
unalive. You can't get
I told him that too.
you can't get no crazy
I
there.
said y'all be
I
worshiping
mean,
cows
cause
until on the
shoot, it
street
was
y'all be cooking with y'all
a
feet.
steak
I said all
dinner,
kind of shit to him.
beef ribs,
Like,
roast.
why was he so concerned if I knew about the Battle of Stirling Bridge? Like, motherfucker, I'm moving there. I'd hope I know at least a little bit about Scottish history.
I told
Like,
him that dot on their forehead marks the spot.
no! Reggie, not Jared! What are you doing to me? You're lucky I
Oh,
got
that's fucking
tacos, or else
dumbass
I'd be
again.
really mad at you. You're lucky I got tacos.
Lucy, cut it out.
Get the fuck
Nobody
out of here, you
bullied
racist
you.
fuck. You
No
dumb
one bullied
racist
you.
shit, get
You
out of here.
didn't answer a question. You was asked. You had an opportunity. You wanted to do whataboutism. You want to do everything else. Now you want to cry in the comments and want to beg to come back up here, even though you was being bullied. Get the fuck out of here. Go find something safe.
That's when
What's up,
that's when
Jared?
you know you're dealing with somebody that's really unhinged, and he's an immigrant to intelligence, because this is what you're gonna get every time.
Jared, Bible fact: not a single author of the New Testament ever met Jesus.
Why do you say that one, man?
Because it's a fact.
What do you mean it's a fact? Do you just completely deny
You
it
met him?
entirely?
You met him? You met him?
Oh yeah, I've met God before.
Oh, sure. Okay. All right. Now we already know you need some medicine.
Okay, so you deny God's existence, ma'am?
Yes, I deny Jewish fables and your deity as a god. And I could just worship Hercules and get the same effect, because isn't that the same storyline? You let the grease gooks you too. You let them
So who
goose
is your
you.
God,
You
man?
know
Who do you
virgin
believe
births are
in?
not real. Grow up.
Who
Grow up.
is your
When you're a
God,
child,
man?
you
Who do
think
you
like a
believe in?
child. When you gonna grow up?
Who is your God and who do you believe in?
Sir, I don't have a deity. We don't worship idols. You remember your book says not
My
to bow
God.
down to idols and things
My
that
God.
worship and altars
Okay,
and
so are
idols.
you
My God is Joseph Stalin.
Yeah, okay.
My God is
Where the
Bobby
therapist when you need them?
all right, so face to face. So you're saying you don't believe in God, you don't worship God.
I don't believe in your idols as
So-
any deity. No, I do not believe in any of the Abrahamic religions, whether it's Jews, Muslims, Christians, Catholics, Protestants, and all the other 32,000 false sects. Any other questions?
Good girl.
Yeah, sure. So who do you put your trust and faith in then?
I put my trust in my ability to think, reason, like my mother and father. Your book says honor your mother and father. It didn't say honor your father and your son, the rainbow section of the Bible. How about that part? I'm not into your all male sleeping with each other cult. Your father becoming one with his son and made somebody, really? Where's your
Okay,
intelligence,
so-
sir?
So
So we're
anyway,
fighting.
my next question for you, ma'am, is okay. So you're saying basically to yourself. So how can you trust yourself if you yourself are faulty and you don't know everything?
Sir, you're faulty. Let's get it clear. You're the sinner here, not me. You're the one who's trying to allege some deity had to save you from the crimes you commit against people who did you nothing. You're the one who's trying to justify liars, thieves, rogues, and give them a break and not judge them righteously because you can't judge righteously. You don't know the fucking difference between human sacrifice being an abomination you think is righteous because nothing in you can think. Where's your morals and values from a Cracker Jack box?
Go, girl.
What part of do not unalive people didn't you get in your book? Didn't it say you shouldn't do that? But you said, oh no, we got the unalive a person or our sins can't be forgiven. You want the unalive people so that they wouldn't confess that your deeds are evil, huh?
So
You want the unalive. Everybody that said Christians were wicked, vile, and demonic, just like the book said you were.
So,
burning you up, Jared. She burning you up, bro.
Right. Well, let me give him something else to eat on and meditate. Hold on, Jared. Jared. Titus, the 1st chapter, 10th verse, said, as many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially those of the circumcisions, whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, which means nations, teaching things which they ought not to for filthy lucre's sake. Even one of their own, right? A Cretan, which means from the French, Christian, and from the Greek, it means Christians, who are slow belly, always liars, talking about you. And he said, don't give heed to Jewish fables and these commandments from men that turn you from the truth. So that's talking about you, your own book telling you you're the false teacher, you're the deceiver and a liar, and not sound and intelligence.
All right.
Go repent somewhere, sir.
So, face to face, how can you trust yourself if you make mistakes and you are not perfect?
Sir, you're not perfect. Because your own book say, be ye perfect, even as your Father in heaven is perfect. So what are you, a reprobate? You saying God is not perfect and what he created wasn't perfect? When your own book say, be perfect, even as your Father in heaven is perfect.
Is that your answer?
So you rip that part. You rip that part out. And mistakes is human, but being a vile, demonic worshiper of an idol, that is sick. I can make human mistakes.
All right, so why are you not perfect?
Sir, you are not perfect. I'm perfect in every way. I can't be anything else but a perfect human.
Why are you?
There's no other form of being a human I can be but me. Fearfully and wonderfully made.
So do you believe you're a good person?
No, I believe I'm an excellent person. I believe I'm outstanding.
Okay, so you believe that you're perfect. Okay. And everything that you do?
As my Father in heaven is perfect. Didn't your book say the same thing? Be perfect, even as your Father in heaven is perfect? Or am I just seeing that?
So you believe you're a good person, right?
Sir, answer my question. Didn't your book say be perfect, even as your Father in heaven is perfect? Didn't I say that?
Of course, it says it.
Okay, so why are you trying to teach me something against what he said?
Do you believe you're a good person, man?
Sir, why are you not answering that question?
You never answered the question.
No, you didn't answer the question. The book says be perfect, even as your Father in heaven is perfect, and you trying to tell me, so my Father in heaven ain't perfect, so I can't match that, right?
Well, yes, it says that, but can
right. So why are you trying to teach me something false?
Can you match his perfection?
Sir, be perfect. If the request is to be perfect, even as your Father in heaven is perfect, why are you a deceiver trying to tell me something opposite of what he said?
Are you perfect by any means?
Sir, yes, even as my Father in heaven. That was.
Okay, so you believe you're perfect, all right? Yep. So you never made a mistake?
100%. It has nothing. Perfection has nothing to do with being human and making mistakes.
Well, you just said you're perfect.
Sir, you see, your definition of perfection is keeping you stupid.
You just said you're perfect.
There's things that's common to men to do.
Did you ever make a mistake?
Sir, either you a liar or you just self-deceive.
You just said
either your book is teaching you right. Wait, hold on. Either your book is teaching you right or it's not.
Hold on, both of y'all. It's just an easy dispute to solve. You know why? Because listen, I regret things in my life that I've done. Face.
Right.
Do you regret things you've done too, right?
Yes.
Jared, you regret things, right?
Of course. There's certain things I've done, yeah.
And guess what? Guess who else regrets things?
I didn't understand you. Say that again.
Guess who else regrets things?
I don't know. You tell me. What's up?
God.
What's up?
Are you saying God regrets things?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. So you think God made a mistake, Reggie?
If he regrets
Yeah,
things,
creating
This guy
absolutely.
hasn't a clue, man. Just
He,
get
listen, listen. Listen. Just to her point, right? Be perfect as God is, right? You asked her, has she ever made a mistake? She's perfect like God. I'm perfect like God too, because I regret things, and so does he. Right or wrong?
Well, yeah, that's what the scripture says. But do you understand what he's talking about when he says regretting?
Okay, because you gonna
He
interpret
made
it
a
for
mistake. He made
No.
a mistake.
You didn't make a mistake.
Listen, he
You
regrets.
gonna
He
interpret it for
regrets making. Listen, Jared. He
Go
regrets
ahead. I'll
making
listen to your
humankind. Listen, he regrets making humankind because he thought that they was gonna obey his every command, and he thought motherfucking wrong. So he regretted that, and he had to fix the mistake by flooding the earth. Right?
No, that's not what that means when talking about regret. It's not the
Yes,
same
it
regret
does.
as what we think is a regret.
You
Listen,
can't
listen,
make it
listen,
any
listen, listen,
easier.
listen, listen,
That's
listen.
exactly what he said.
Jared,
Reggie.
you can't
That's
make
exactly
you can't
what he
listen. Jared, you can't say it's what we think versus what he thinks. And the reason why you can't say that, Jared, is because you don't know what he thinks.
You're right.
You
I don't know everything that he thinks, but based off the
Right.
Bible,
And this you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing he thinks, especially when it comes to the point you
Yeah,
just
you
made.
can.
You don't know. No. You don't know. You only know what he said. He said he regretted things. I said I regretted things. You said you regretted things. That's a human trait. And the reason why I say a human trait is because human beings made up the word and the definition. So if he regretted things, that's showing his human quality, which exhibits the facts that human beings created him, right? And it also shows
No,
that
that's
he
actually
makes
false.
mistakes. No, it's not false.
Yes, it
The
is.
reason why it's not false is because
Why
he
would
did
he
it.
say he regret making them and wipe them
He's
out?
not.
Just assume that
He
man
has human
that's
qualities.
completely false.
He has human qualities. He regrets things. Another
Reggie,
human quality that
you
he
just
another
assumed
human
that God is
listen, stop,
created.
Jared.
That's
No. Another
Assume
quality that
they're
he has
false.
that's Jared. Another quality that he has like humans is this. He's jealous.
Okay, would you be jealous if another man was trying to get onto your wife? Would you be jealous?
Yes, and I would
So wait,
regret, I would regret
are we
making
God's
them. I would regret.
are
I would
we
regret
God's fuck
making them too.
buddies?
I would regret that I created human beings and they wanted to worship somebody else, another God, because I created them. Right? That means I made them another
Would you be
mistake.
jealous if another man was to try to come onto your wife? If you're married,
We
your
are not
wife
God.
just
We are not
decide,
God's
hey, I want
wives,
to go out
dude.
with this guy's
We're
wife.
not.
Do not be jealous.
That's a
We're not
false
God's.
equivalency
We're not
because
God's
we're talking about a
wives, bro.
sexual relationship versus
Joey, hold
versus
on.
creator.
Joey, that's actually incorrect. In Christians, Jesus is not only their father and son, but they also his brides as well. So they all his children.
Oh my God!
Presented as a
Jared
bride.
is gay for Jesus. Jared is gay for
Yes.
Jesus.
Their sons and daughters are brides. Paul said, I present you as brides. Yes.
Oh, you're gay
So
for
actually, they don't.
Jesus. Yeah, so I guess Christians, whether they want to admit it or not, I guess I just found out that Christians are gay for Jesus. And I support that. That's fine. You can be gay for Jesus.
On the rainbow section of the Bible, which you have a
I'm
father,
not gonna be
son.
gay
Yeah.
for a fucked up man like that.
All right.
Firstly, he's dumb
So
as
Reggie,
shit.
face to face now.
Secondly, that man.
Dear is
musty
talking,
as
man.
fuck.
Let Dear Death talk. Let Dear Death talk.
Let me
All right, go
talk,
ahead, knock
man. Let me
yourself
say why Jesus is not an attractive man for me. Firstly, he's musty as fuck. Secondly, outdated as shit. You know, like praying to the Lord before coming, like, get the fuck out. I thought they're just not attractive. Just not attractive. In my opinion, firstly, I have an Asian kick, but let's not talk about that. He's just not an attractive man, okay? And he outdated shit, musty as shit. And his name is Yeshua. Oh, Yeshua, what the fuck? I'm not screaming that name. Okay? I'm not
Oh,
bending for no
Yeshua!
Yeshua, that's weird. So yeah, I'm not gay for
And civilization came from a whole bunch of dusty, homeless people who didn't have enough intelligence to walk across a place to 7 days. It took them
No,
40 years.
Face to face. Face to face also. Apparently, the whole world started with like incest and shit. Because, like, after Adam and Eve had their kids got busy, and then their kids got busy. And like,
And you're going to unalive yourself for 70 of your own family members with big titties. Okay.
Alright. So, Stalin, I assume you're probably an atheist as well. I
Yes.
assume. I'm not sure everybody here is, except for maybe.
Well, yeah, my profile
I'm a
picture.
humanitarian, and I believe in human beings, not fables and
Well,
folklore.
Yeah.
Cults
Well, yeah, my profile picture is literally Joseph Stalin.
Joey,
I'm an
also-
atheist.
And also,
Alright,
Joey,
why are
I'm-
you an
I'm-
atheist?
Hold on, Jared, shut up for a second. Technically, I'm not an atheist either, but I'm like my religion doesn't give a fuck about what you believe in.
Okay, anyway.
Okay, I'm an
why are you
atheist. And the reason I'm an atheist is because the fact is, there's a few things. Prayer doesn't do shit at all. That's just a full fact. Secondly, there's zero proof at all that God exists. The only thing I have are claims made by humans that have written down stupid stories that make absolutely no sense, and they're saying
Exactly.
this is
Yeah,
God,
yeah, exactly,
this
yeah.
is God, right? This is God. The reason I'm an atheist is that the Quran, the Bible, and all religious stupid books are very subjective and very tunnel vision. Like literally, it makes you blind, deaf, and dumb. All right, no
Exactly,
critical
yeah.
thinking, no room for free thought, all of that. The reason I'm an atheist is because religion is part of the great human flaw to wish for things that don't exist, like vampires, werewolves, the chupacabra, the Loch Ness monster, all those things that humans make up, witches, all that garbage, right? Humans always
are trying to draw you after
Yeah,
it so they
yeah.
can make money off of you. Every last one of them from
Right,
Abraham
right. And also, and also, religion divides people beyond measure. Like even when you look at it within Islam, for example, the Sunnis and the Shias can't sit in one room without unaliving each other. The Catholics and the Protestants can't sit in one room without unaliving each other. And then they all hate every other religion, right? And the followers of it. So, yeah.
Everybody's too scared to say that, but the Jews and the Palestinians also do the same thing. Whether it's Einstein or Palestine, they're still fighting over too the same thing. That we gotta keep them in
I'm very pro-Palestine. I'm very pro-Palestine and anti-Israel, but like I have my own reasons for that. But that does not mean I give a shit about the religion that either side follows. It's just more of a humanitarian thing.
All right, so Mr. Stalin, what makes atheism true?
The fact is, the idea of atheism is just a lack of belief. So if you can't prove your religion to me, then I don't need proof to not follow it. That's how it works.
All right, so what evidence or proof or whatever it may be?
Atheism does
that
not need
atheism is
evidence.
true?
Atheism does not need evidence. That's like asking me, what proof is there that Santa Claus isn't real? What proof is there that Cupid isn't real? What proof is there that the tooth fairy isn't real? That's a silly argument, and you know it is.
Okay, so if you don't have
if Jared
any
want the proof
evidence or
represent,
proof
let's give him the proof
that
out of his
shows
own
that
Bible.
atheism is true,
It
what did you
says
say
honor
that
your
this is
own
the
mother
right
and
way?
father. He didn't say a father and a son. It says honor your mother and father. We came from a mother and father. That's the proof you need. That can be proven over and over and over again. But what the shit you saying is a work of your imagination. You can't prove none of that. All of it is made up. Your own book said it's human fables.
Very true.
Well, Stalin, do you believe that scientific impossibility that nothing created everything?
No, not at all. Here's
Yes.
what I think. Hold up. Here's what I believe. So we may not. So when we look at the universe, right, there is no actual real definitive proof that the universe was ever contingent upon theories. I know they're only theories, but they're strong theories to suggest that the universe is eternal. That's number one. Number two, even if the universe did have a beginning, right? Because when that happens, hear me out. Many things in the past, right, through human God doing it, right? When thunder used to happen, people used to think that it was because Zeus was angry or triggered, right? There's many other things that people pointed to God, right? many other things that people pointed to different deities. But then when they were explained and scientifically explained, right, people stopped doing that. Now, there's a gap in our understanding, and we haven't been able to pinpoint exactly how everything started, but that doesn't mean we go straight into a God that cannot be proven, right? That is called the God of the gaps fallacy. And it is a very disingenuous argument.
All right. Okay, I hear you. So what makes more sense? Or in the
But
beginning.
here's the thing, like I said, just because you have not figured out exactly, right, does not mean I will go to a God. I'm more than happy with I don't know how it all started, and in the future perhaps humanity will figure it out, right? Just like how many other things throughout human history that we did eventually figure out. But it makes far less sense for me to be like, okay, it was God, rather than me being humble enough to be like, you know what, I actually don't know.
And again, like, he's missing the point. Jared, that's what you're saying. You're saying nothing created everything. Because where the fuck did God come from?
So which one would you pick, Stolen? God?
I already told you. You're not listening. You're actually not listening. You're actually not listening. But it's okay.
What I will believe is that I have a mother and father of all creation. That's what I will believe. A mother and father made me, and that's it.
Right. You're not listening. I said my answer is I don't know.
Yeah.
So you don't know.
Yeah, Jared, can I ask you a question? Jared.
What's up?
Can I ask you a question? Do you think?
You asked me a question.
What's
Go
more
ahead.
logical? What? Okay. What's logical to you? What's more logical? The universe.
In the beginning. Oh, I'm sorry. You asked me. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh my. Okay. The universe had a beginning, and the first cause of the universe was a physical process, and that physical process came from nothing, or a universe who had a beginning and its first cause was God, and God came from nothing.
God created the heaven and the earth. That's the true thing.
Answer
And
my question.
also-
What do you,
I am answering the question. In the beginning, God. It's not in the beginning. All stuff.
So you don't see that your belief just adds an extra step.
Because you're going to ask the next question: where did God came from?
Instead of nothingness to universe, it's nothingness to God to universe. It's practically useless.
You can't get life from non-life. And to answer Miss Link's question up top,
Is God life?
Yes, and where did God
No,
come
no,
from?
wait.
God
He
came
has something
from
on there.
nowhere.
He has something on there. You cannot get life from non-life. So your book
You
said
can't.
all of y'all creatures and inanimate objects and make-believe and fables and folklore, that doesn't have life. That's a work of the imagination. But we know that mankind has always been making things. Your deities is just a work of your own imagination. Whether it's the Jews, Muslims, Christian, Protestants, that's y'all traditions of men that turn you from reality. You can't prove none of that. That's a work of the imagination. He said your mind was going to be half captive by them to meet lies, and look at it. The proof is in the pudding.
Okay, well, what you just said is false because God is not a created being. If he was just of our own imagination, like mine, for example, or something like that, you would not be able to trust him at all.
And you
So God
can't.
is
So
not
this is so
a
you want to tell me
created
Mary gave birth to God too? Mary gave
God
birth to God,
was
and that
the
makes sense to you, and that's not a blasphemy. You sick, sir.
We just said you can create a creature in your head that obeys or not obeys any law, any reality whatsoever. It doesn't matter. I can come to you and say, I believe in the spaghetti monster in the sky or whatever who made everything. It doesn't matter. I need to prove that claim. There is no evidence for that, and there's no evidence for God. That's like basic logic.
But you're using the whole spaghetti monster thing. You're taking something that we created and trying to apply it to something that's uncreated. No.
You actually didn't create it either. Y'all, all of y'all religion copied off of those native people that was there that actually built all that stuff. All y'all stuff is inspired. And so if you're inspired, it means you copied off of the original, and you're not. Your religion is only 2,000 years old. The Jews, who knows how old, because they say a whole bunch of numbers, and the Arabs, so stop. Your stuff is made. You got your name from Antioch. That's not ancient. You know what Middle Age and ancient is? Because I know y'all don't know what native versus foreign means. Clearly, you don't get that part either. Good Lord. I thought it was bad, but it's worse than I thought.
All right. Well, the Bible says that God created the heaven and the earth. He's the one that made everything. Now, if you exclude him,
So
Jared,
what proof? What proof? What proof do you have
Jared, hold up. Jared, are you that for? Wait. Jared, are you that far untouched with reality that you think people can't plagiarize a book? When your own books say they neatly set aside the word of God for their traditions, are you that untouched that you think they can't plagiarize a book? All of them have their own versions. You don't see that? Jews got theirs, Christians got theirs, Muslims have theirs. How come all of them are Abraham children? All of them got their own versions of the book, but they monotheistic. Stop. Use your brain.
Make sure you have the right one. Make sure that what the evidence. I'm sorry, where does the evidence?
Right. So you're going to give y'all all these different cults. Look,
like if you ask me an example, does Judaism, Christianity, and Islam all worship the same God, even though people call it the Abrahamic religion? Do they worship the same God? The answer to that one is
no, they don't.
No, they don't. Good job. No, they don't. Correct.
Right.
Now the reason
and
why,
that's how you know you're a liar, because God ain't the author of confusion, right?
They do not worship.
Isn't that all confusion? Isn't that all confusion? Your own deity says he's not the author of that. You're just disobedient to parents, aren't you? You're a rebel and a liar and a deceiver, and you're going about deceiving other people with your fables.
Let me finish talking, then you can do whatever you want.
No, I can't, because we didn't let you talk for 6,000 years.
So just hold on for a second, then you can tackle everything I'm saying.
I don't have to tackle nothing. I don't really care.
All right. But do they worship the same God? No, they don't. Because the center point of Christ. And also because for Islam, they believe Jesus is a real person, but they don't believe that he died and rose from the dead. Judaism, even though they say they don't believe in Jesus, they have Jesus, but they don't believe that he is God, nor that he rose from the dead. Christianity has God and has Jesus Christ, who did rise from the dead. And the evidence points that Christ did rise from the dead.
No,
and he's also
Jared, you're a motherfucking fool, Jared.
No, they don't worship the same God. So if anybody say anything different, you're wrong.
Jared, you guys, he's a walking head.
Worship is for idols, and you're an idol worshiper. Christ, the deity, and the demigod. What part of Christ, the deity? That's an idol, and you just worshiping the idol. That's what idol worshipers do.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, and you're talking about something that ties back to the Ten Commandments. Now, if it was just a regular, old made-up idol or something like that claimed itself to be God, or somebody worshiping as God, yeah, sure, you call that an idol. But Christ, he himself, he claimed to be God and showed and proved that he is God. What really solidified it was his resurrection.
How did he prove that? Jared, how did he prove that?
Death and resurrection. And also
where is he? Where is he?
No, he's in heaven, and he's also God.
Okay, we got it. Okay, well, how about this, Jared? It sounds these signs should follow those that believe him, right? Why do we still have hospitals and graves and people born deformed, and you guys are not healing them like he said you should? Why?
Okay, well, to answer that,
and the only requirement is you have the size of a mustard seed. You're not living up to that.
Okay, well, if you want to know why is there so much suffering and stuff like that in the world, you need to go back to the beginning. You have to go all the way back to Genesis and start.
I'm going to start where you said. No, you're not going to, Jared. It says, these signs shall follow those that believe. They shall cast out devils. They're going to heal the sick. They're going to raise the dead. They're going to open blind eyes. Why is your prophet failing you? And he said, you guys could do all this shit. But yet, it's humans that doing all the work. Where is he?
Are you asking where God is? God is everywhere.
Yeah. Where is your God, Jesus, who said you're going to do all these things when clearly none of you are doing this?
Why do you assume that none of this stuff is happening?
Sir, if I was, they would have no hospitals. You guys would be sought after. Nobody's running to you to do all these things. They're going to the hospital. So
What?
why are you not doing what your master told you you could do if you only believe and you only have faith the size of a mustard seed and you'll move mountains? So why is this not being done by you guys?
Face to face. If we were talking about stuff in the hospital, what makes you assume that nobody who was in there was a doctor or
Sir.
a nurse or whatever it may be? is
Okay.
not a believer in
Go ahead
God?
on, avoid it. I don't blame you. Avoid it. I don't blame you. Avoid it. I don't blame you. Sir, because you're not doing none of those works that he said. And it said if a prophet says that you're gonna do these things and it don't come to pass, consider him a liar. So
So
you a
you
liar,
Jesus
sir.
Christ
You
a
don't
liar?
do none of those things. You're not opening no blind eyes. You're not raising anybody from the grave. You're not.
Are you calling Jesus Christ a liar?
Sir, I'm not assuming it. Go look at the grave. Go look in the hospital. Go look at these little babies with cancers that you guys are alleging you heal. Why is it not being done? You should be sought after if you was that good.
Face to face. So you're calling Jesus Christ a liar, right?
Yes, I'm calling him a bold-faced liar.
Okay. So you're calling Jesus Christ.
Because
Calling God,
you are not doing.
Okay.
Yes, I am. I'm calling him a liar.
All right. You're calling God a liar. No,
Yes, he's not God. He's your idol, the deity. He's your idol. He's not a God. He's
Jesus
your
Christ
God,
is
not
God,
mine.
man.
I don't worship.
That will never change. He's the
Where's
Lord.
your work to prove that this
He ain't nothing
person
but a
is real?
spit
Where's your work?
roast.
Sir,
That's
where's
what
your
Jesus
work?
was. A worthless bastard.
Yeah.
child. That's what Jesus was.
All right. So face to face is calling Jesus a liar.
Where's his work? Sir, yes, Jesus is a liar. Let me prove he's a liar. Let me prove he is a liar, and he doesn't love you either. Jared, he doesn't love you. He was invented to make money off of you, Jared. He's sending you like a lamb amongst wolves. Is that somebody sound like he loves you?
He just want to stick his finger in your ear, Jared, and wash your feet. Ain't touch your tongue. He a freak.
And somebody's telling you to pray for those that despitefully use you. Keyword despitefully use you. Does that sound like somebody that loves you? Turn the other cheek while
he
you're
gonna
getting
go
these
like this.
abuses, right?
Jared, he gonna go like this.
Yeah.
And then he gonna go.
Bless those that curse you.
You know-
Does that sound like somebody that loves you?
So face to face. Let me ask you this question. All right. So if you're calling Jesus Christ a liar, then what would that make you?
I am. Sir, I don't follow him. So it makes you a liar because you follow him. So he's deceived and clearly you are too. So I call both of you guys liars and you don't do what you said you do. Your claims are false.
Okay, so the claims are false.
I'm the truth teller. You a liar.
You do
Jared,
realize
you
that
Jared, you
Christ
follow the
is-
zombie.
Christ
Sir.
is a liar and is the one.
Sir, look,
who said
Jared,
he
I'm not gonna let you blaspheme me. I'm an
So-
upright woman. I'm not gonna let you blaspheme me for your idol.
So if Christ is a liar, then you do
There's
realize
there's no forgiveness for you blaspheming me.
Has
Sir,
absolutely
there's no forgiveness for you blaspheming me.
Do you understand that?
That's why he got. That's why he got.
Sir,
put on the
there's no
stick,
forgiveness
Jared.
for you blaspheming me.
Face to face. If Christ is a liar, then that means that humanity has no hope at all.
He's the father of all liars, matter of fact.
Instead,
Sir,
right
Jared,
after
first kite.
you're a father, he's
We
the
done
father
been
of
nice
all
so far.
liars.
all go to hell.
Jared, he's a father of all liars, and your church is the mother of all harlots.
Okay, well, like I said, then there's no hope for humanity then.
No, that's just no
There's
hope for you.
us.
No.
No, that's no hope for you.
There is no hope.
We all going.
No, that's hope for us. There's just no hope for you.
No, there isn't. There's no hope for
No, there's no
anybody.
hope for you. Sir, look at the world with your
Think about
Jesus
it.
in it. It's full of
sound-
it's full of everything
Doesn't sound
that
like
you
a Michael
wrote.
Jackson song. There's no hope for you.
It's face to face. If he's a liar,
Sir, you can stop repeating my name like you're a mockingbird. There's no hope for you.
man.
Yeah,
If Christ is a liar, you're going to end up in the
Sir,
grave.
we never,
There's no-
our
there's
culture
nothing
never
there.
needed your
And
religion.
It's radio.
You need it.
Jared, he got caught with that naked little boy in the bush. You forgot about that, didn't you? He's book, he did it.
If Christ is
He's
a liar,
only Jesus only here for criminals and sinners and liars. He's not here for the righteous.
Don't act
So
like
there's
you
a
don't
place
hear
for the
me,
righteous.
motherfucker.
all right. So you're saying
You
what
hear
you
me?
just said. So
Yes,
you're saying
'cause
Christ
it's
is
true.
here for a reason. So are
Yeah,
you
he's
saying
for,
that
he's
you
here to
yourself
save
are a
criminals from
sinner just
crimes
like
they
everybody
commit against
else?
innocent people.
So you've done wrong against God?
No, I don't even know your idol.
Before?
I don't know.
Fuck your
Nope,
God.
nope,
Fuck your
never done
God,
none of that.
Jared.
I'm not you.
Fuck your
I'm not
God.
you.
So you've never told a lie before?
Sir, I don't have nothing to do with you and your idol.
Have you ever stolen before?
Sir, no, what I need to steal? Why? What do
You
I
ever
need to
stole it?
steal, Jared? I work
Have
for
you
a
ever downloaded anything off the internet?
Sir, all of these things
been
you're trying
watching
to
that
bring
granny
your
porn.
false accusations on me is your problem, not mine. You need a deity to save you from your own perversions, not me.
Okay, so you're saying you're
I know
always-
you need. I know you need to be immoral, and you need a savior to
Back
save
in
you
the
from
day, I
that.
used to be
I make
downloading the
decisions.
movies and them
Yeah.
CDs and shit too. I used to be stealing.
So face to
Right.
face, what happens to you
Asian
after
double
you
hockey
leave this world? What happens to you after you die?
I'm sorry you're a
What do you
pervert,
believe?
Jared. That's your problem. I believe in truth and justice in the American way. That's what I believe in.
What
Yeah, I
happens
know
to
what's
you
gonna
after
happen
you
after I
die?
die. Oh, let me tell you. Hold on, let me tell you. Want me to tell you what's gonna happen after you die? All right, so look, this is how I feel, Jared. I get tired of paying these bills as it is, right? So I ain't getting no motherfucking insurance. Fuck that shit, right? I don't care nothing about no funeral, no Jerry curl wearing ass motherfucking preacher that's gonna sit up there and lie. I ain't paying for that shit. So my family gonna probably have a fish or chicken fry or some bullshit like that, so they can sit around and start talking, lies and shit. Because I really don't fuck with them like that. Then next thing you know, everybody gonna go about their life. And then whenever my name gonna be said, they just gonna be like, this motherfucker, all he do is talk shit. And they gonna be right.
Hold on.
The end.
So-
you notice how Christians always saying
so face to face.
hold on, Jared, stop calling my name. I know you want me to, would you worshiping me? Stop. Do you notice how when you're trying to rebuke these demons that's in them, because a demon means a person that's away from the word of truth. When you try to rebuke these liars, how they always want to false accuse you of being a demon like them, when their own book says they're sinners. So if you're a sinner, who the hell are you to try to judge me? When you yourself need to get that tree trunk out of your reprobated ass mind and eyes before you try to clear me. When you are a sinner and a confessed one, don't you think you need to repent? Because see, I'm not angry. I'm just rebuking your dumb ass sharply like your book told me to do. Rebuke you sharply that you may be sound and true. Because you are the deceiver. The book says you are a liar and the truth ain't in you. So how the hell can you tell the truth is a lie? Because you want to believe your fables is true? Virgin births and shit? Are you not a thinker? You want me to believe that a woman came out of a man's rib and you're not deceived? You're delusional. So when you say demon, dummy, learn how to read your own damn book when it says rebuke you sharply, that you may be sound in truth. They always want to tell you about a demon, but they're the main fucking
You gotta
demon.
rebuke a motherfucker. I said, rebuke you.
Right.
All right, I heard. I heard what Reggie said. So face to face, what happens to you after you die?
I go in peace and I enjoy the other realm of my sleep. Thank you.
Where are you going? Your
Where are
body's
you
gonna
going?
stay
Where are
here.
you going? Where are you going? You have to prove where you're going. You're the one who claiming something. I don't have to prove anything to you. Because you have no proof.
You
of
have
what's
no
after
idea
close
where
out.
you're going
You have
after
no.
you die.
You didn't come from heaven, so I know you're not going back to it. That
So you
came
have
from
no
the work of
idea
your
where you're going
imagination.
after
So
you die.
Christians are not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. You know how I know you're not gonna make it? Your own book says, you said, didn't we cast out devils? Didn't we lay hand on the sick? And your own deity said, I never knew you. Depart from me, you workers of iniquity. I never fathered you. So either you with all
So
these
do
little
you
good
believe
works you
in
do, he still
afterlife?
doesn't, I don't know you. Sir,
Do you
you
believe in
can't
afterlife?
outclass me in your book. I read it. Sir, I don't
Do
believe
you
in nothing
believe
you
in
talk about.
afterlife?
How about that? No, I don't believe in
Okay.
nothing you talk about.
There's nothing
What if I
after
die
death.
Because I
with
don't
some
believe
shitty drawers
liars.
on?
I don't believe liars. I don't
Okay.
believe all Christians are liars and slow belly. All of y'all.
All right, so you have absolutely no hope after death.
Sir,
Nobody
your
does.
own book says that if you follow Christ, hold on. Your own book says if you follow Christ, you're the most miserable. Hebrews 4:8 said if Christ would have given them rest, he wouldn't have spoke of another day.
So face to face, hearing what you just said, all right, and also since you don't believe that there is no afterlife or anything else like that, so your life here is just going to be completely meaningless if there is nothing else after death itself.
No,
Because you're
you
here for
have
a
to
short
make
time,
you have to
dude.
make you have to make
And
this
then
one the
afterwards, you're
best
6 feet
one
under.
you can. No,
Okay,
you got to live your
so-
life to the fullest because you only have one chance.
All
So
right,
with that
okay.
being said, with no afterlife, we have to get it here. So
Okay, so you're saying the only thing there is just this life in which you're temporary
That's it.
here,
That's
and after
it.
that you'll
That's
be
it.
6 feet under.
That's it. That's it.
And so
There's
okay,
nothing
so
else.
your life
There's
is just
nothing
completely
else.
pointless.
No, it's not. My death will be pointless, and the only way my life will be pointless is if I let it become pointless.
Well, it is pointless if there's nothing else and
No, it's
there's no
not.
God.
No, it's not.
No God, no love. I mean, can't get anywhere past that.
Love is
You're
just an
gonna
emotion.
suck.
Love is just an emotion. It's not real, Jared. It's just in
All
your
right, so if
mind.
it's not real, how can you trust it?
I don't trust it.
So those
You
people
know
that
why?
you know and love in
Because
your
listen,
entire
you know,
life,
listen, you
say
know
it's
why?
just
You know why I don't
completely
trust
love?
Jared. You know what? I'm gonna tell you why I don't trust love. Because of crimes of passion. That's why I can't trust love. People will kill you because they love you. So why the fuck would I trust love? That's stupid. Love is dangerous. Love is jealous. You said it earlier.
Okay, so if there's no God, then none of that stuff even matters. Nothing matters if there's no God.
Well,
And then I
it
mean,
doesn't matter, but what I just said is
Really?
true. What I just said is true. Love is
So you're making a
dangerous.
truth
So
claim.
I don't trust love.
Okay, so you're making a truth claim. So you're going against what you believe in, which is atheism.
No. I'm not making a truth claim that goes against atheism. I've been to jail before, and a lot of people that I were incarcerated with, the reason why they were in jail was because of crimes of passion. I seen it with my own eyes. They didn't kill their friend because they just slept with their girl. They didn't kill their friend or kill somebody else because of a third party, a woman. So no, it doesn't go against my atheism. That's reality.
Okay, so were they
What are you
wrong for
talking
doing
about?
that? Or were they right?
Absolutely. They were absolutely wrong. But guess what? The reason why they did it is because something you just mentioned. You said you don't
Why were
trust
they
love.
wrong?
No, Jared, listen. You asked me earlier, why don't I trust love? Crime of passion. I've seen these people be incarcerated with me because they're on another person. It doesn't matter why they're wrong. The reason why they're wrong is because the state of Ohio says they're wrong. So, no.
So does the state itself determine what's right or wrong, good or evil?
Evil has nothing to do with it.
So how can what you just said about the state determine what is right or wrong? You know what
They
that guy was
can
doing.
determine what's right or wrong. The state
God.
can listen. You said how? No, God has nothing to do with state laws. The state can determine what's right or wrong because they institute the laws. You have to follow the law, so they dictate what's right or wrong. God has nothing to do with it.
Okay, but from worldview of atheism to no God, so you can determine what's right or wrong, good or evil. So that means that what the state was saying, you can say something completely different. And they can't tell you anything different.
Yes,
All
they
right?
can. Yes, they can. Yes, they can. And the reason why they
It's
can
not
is
God.
because
It's just their
God has
opinion.
nothing to do with it. They have
Yes, it
nothing.
is.
God has nothing to do with it. It's not their opinion. It's enforced and it's backed by guns.
Okay,
So,
and
it's
I
not
can
their
pick
opinion.
one up and say something completely different. And it wouldn't be
Okay. And you
it
can
wouldn't be
say
any
something
better.
different, and guess what's
It
going to
wouldn't be any
happen?
better
Then
if
you're going
there's
to be
no
a
God.
terrorist. Then you're going to be a terrorist. You're going to be a
Determined by
terrorist,
who?
and they're going to execute you.
Okay,
According
but I
to
say
the
something
state.
different, and I can put them to the
It
state.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you say. They will kill you, and you know that.
It doesn't matter
You're
what
not a
they say.
vigilante. You're not a vigilante. It does matter what they say.
No, it doesn't.
Even
Think about
according,
it.
yes, it does. Yes, it does. You have to follow the laws of your state.
But who determines these laws? Who determines what's right or wrong?
They do.
Where's
The
the
state
value
does.
coming
The
from?
people do. It comes from the people. We made it up.
So
We
people
made all of it
determine
up.
what's right or wrong, good or
Yes.
evil.
Yes.
So mankind
Not
just
evil.
dumb.
Evil has nothing. Evil has nothing to do with it. Evil has
Oh,
nothing to do
evil
with
doesn't
it.
have anything to do with it.
Mhm.
But yet we have all these laws and stuff for people to follow.
The laws are not dictated by evil. It's not the word evil is not written into laws at all.
Okay, so who or what is a standard of right or wrong, good or evil? If no
I just
God.
told you. Listen, take evil out of your mouth because you can be evil all you want. It's not illegal to be evil. It's illegal to break the law. Who makes the law? The legislators.
Okay,
Right?
so once again, like you said, taking God out. You take God out, then there
No,
is
that's not what I said.
right
I
or
said
wrong.
take evil out of it.
Or
Take
evil.
evil out of it. Evil is not written into the laws. It's not.
All right, then there's no evil, there's no good.
It doesn't matter. We're talking about the law.
But what's the point of having
There's no
the law?
good law. There's no good
evil.
law. There's no good law in no state. You're not making sense. You sound retarded.
Reggie,
With the
listen to what I'm
capital T.
saying. For the worldview that you have with atheism,
I don't have
no
a
God,
worldview. I don't
no
have a
God,
worldview.
no
I mind
good,
my
no
business.
evil,
I don't have a
no
worldview.
love,
I
no
don't
nothing.
have a worldview. My
Yes, you
view is
do.
not dictated. No, I don't. My view does not dictate the rest of the world because I know other societies, they can't live how I live. So I don't have a
All right.
worldview.
Well, you believe in something.
Jared,
Do you
I'm closer
not?
to a communist. Jared, I'm closer to a communist.
But you don't believe in God, right?
No,
Is there a God?
no,
How do you know?
because there's no evidence. The same reason I know you're not a billionaire, because you can't prove it.
Okay, and if I am, could you be wrong?
You can't prove it. I
I
can't be
said,
wrong.
could you be wrong?
I can't be wrong.
Yes, you can.
I
Just like I
can't be
can be
wrong.
wrong. Just like I can be
No,
wrong about you not being in the mansion right now. I could be wrong.
no, I never
Just
said
like
that.
you can be wrong.
I can't be wrong.
Yes, you
You know why I
can, but
can't
you
be
don't know
wrong? You know
everything.
why I can't? You know why I can't be wrong? You know why?
You tell me. Tell me.
Because it can't be proven.
So you
I
think
can't
just
be
because
proven
something
wrong.
can be
I
proven
can't
does not
be
mean it
proven
doesn't
wrong.
exist?
I can't be proven wrong. That's the problem. I can't be proven wrong.
Yeah, you can.
I can't be. No, I can't.
Just think about it. Use this for example.
No, I can't.
Like some
No,
people
I
say there
can't.
is no God. Richard Dawkins, for
I
example,
can't
says
be
there
proven
is no
wrong.
God.
You can't
They're
prove
both
it.
wrong.
Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him. I can't be proven wrong. You know
Yes,
why?
you can.
There's no
But
evidence to prove it.
are you just, well, since we're dealing with God again, are you just holding a blindfold over your eyes or something? Or are you just
No,
walking
no. I
around
used
just
to be a believer and I took the blindfold off.
it seems like you put it back on.
No, no.
Or,
I can't
or
play
is something
stupid.
just covered your eyes?
I can't play stupid. I can't play stupid. Just like I used to believe in Santa Claus because I was a child.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Santa Claus, I understand because, you know, a lot of kids, me included, we all believe in it until we
Listen,
find out that this isn't true.
listen, Jared. When you're sleeping, does God know about it? Can He see you?
I'm pretty sure you know the answer to that question. Of course he does.
I don't know. I don't know God, so I don't know.
Yes, you do. Well, you
How?
just
How?
probably running away from him. But yeah, you know God exists.
Jared. No, I don't.
How so? If you're made in his image.
How do I know something that doesn't exist? I'm not made in
That doesn't
anybody's image
depend on
except
me
for my
or you
father.
to exist.
Listen, there's only one person's image I made in, and that's my father.
No, that's not it. You're made in God's
Yes.
image. When I mean image, I'm not
No.
talking about like physical
No.
capabilities. No, I'm not talking about that.
No.
I'm talking about you share some of
I
God's
have,
attributes.
I
You have a
we've
connection
already
with
talked
God.
about. Listen. I have no connection with God. I have a connection with my Wi-Fi. I've already told you the similarities that we share.
And you share some of God's attributes. Just like how you're able to love
Yes.
people and you're
We
able
regret.
to
We
have
regret things.
emotions of joy and stuff like that. It comes from him. Good things come from God.
So God can cry.
God has feelings.
No, I'm asking you. Can God cry?
When he was here as a human being, yeah, sure, of course. He mourned over the death of people.
That's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you. Can God cry?
When he was here, yes, as a human being, correct.
That wasn't God. That was just a human being.
That was God in the
Maybe.
flesh.
Well, your God is awful weak. He got his ass whooped, got spit on, and all kind of other weird shit.
Oh yeah, Christ took a very beating. He took a great one. It was crazy. But he did it all for you, Reggie.
That's
He did it all for you.
just a title. He didn't. Well, he's a damn
Yes, he
fool,
did.
then, just like you. He's a damn fool.
Well,
then.
I'll be a fool for him. But yeah, Reggie, he died for you.
I know.
He died
I
for
know.
me and
Well,
everybody else.
he's a fucking fool. He's a fucking fool, and his father ain't shit. You know why? Because you set him up to get unalive instead of destroying your other fuck up that you created, the devil. So I don't see why you're happy about that. He
Well,
sacrificed his
the
child.
Bible doesn't really explain why.
You must
God
not have
destroyed Satan.
children, do you, Jared? You must don't have children, do you?
The Bible doesn't
No,
explain
you
why God didn't destroy Satan. I mean, me, honestly,
we know why.
personally, if
He
I was in
can't.
his position, and this
He
is for
can't,
me,
because
oh
he
yeah,
can't.
sure, I would have just sent him off flying up into hell. Yeah, I would have done that. That's me.
Exactly.
But
Because
for
he can't.
him, for him, he himself, it doesn't really give us an answer. The Bible doesn't really tell
Right.
us, but we can see
Because
a little bit
wants
of
you to
things on
speculate.
why he didn't do it. But he doesn't really give us a real clear-cut answer. We just gotta wait until he
He can't.
tells us.
He can't. He can't.
No, it doesn't mean he can't. It
Your
just means
your
he hasn't.
mom, your grandma, your great grandma, your great 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 grandma, they always waiting. And guess what? All the motherfuckers dead, and you still waiting, like Jonas.
Of course, your ancestors are gone, so are mine.
Right. And they always some damn fools for waiting.
That doesn't mean that God isn't coming back. That doesn't mean he's not
Yes, it
stepping back
does.
into history. If anything,
does.
Reggie, God's being patient with us.
Yes, it does.
Because he
No,
doesn't
he
want
ain't being
nobody to
patient
perish.
with- He ain't being patient with me.
Yes,
I don't
he
give a
is,
fuck
because you're
about
still
it.
here. What are you talking about?
No, I'm not here because
Reggie,
of him. I'm
he
here
still
because I
loves
take
you,
care of
and he
myself.
hasn't given up on
There's
you.
some people. Listen. There's people that live to their 80s and 90s that never even heard of Jesus Christ. What are you talking about?
Okay, then that doesn't mean that Christ doesn't, still exist, nor are they not going to meet him. I mean, there are people even in the biblical time periods before Christ walked the
Okay,
earth.
they never met
who
it. They
haven't
never
heard
heard
the
of
name
him,
of
but they
Christ.
still listen. They still gonna meet him, but they never heard of him. But you
Of
think I'm
course.
wrong for not believing in him?
Yeah,
That's
because you choose
backwards,
not
bro.
to believe. And there are plenty
You
of people
can't
like that in
choose.
the world,
Listen,
not just you.
Jared, you stupid. You know why? Because no human being can choose to believe or disbelieve in anything. You can't
Yes, they
do it. It's
can.
not
Just like
possible.
you chose not to
No,
believe in Santa
it's
Claus
not.
anymore.
I'm
Same
not
thing
choosing,
here.
Jared. I'm not choosing. It's not a choice. I'm not choosing to not believe in Santa Claus. You know why I don't believe in Santa Claus?
Because you found
You
out
know
he
why?
wasn't real.
Right. I know it's
Yeah,
not
and
true.
when you was a
It's the
kid, you
same. It's
believed
the
in him,
same
right?
thing. Right. But now
Okay,
I
so now
know.
you don't believe in him anymore because
No,
you
no,
found
no,
the
no, no.
truth.
I know it's not true. Right.
You
So guess
found out
what?
the truth. Not just that you
Right.
know
So
it,
I'm
that
not.
you
But
know.
Jared,
You found it out. You know what it is.
it's not a choice. It's not a choice. I didn't choose to know. I know. So I don't know. So I don't believe it. So back to God. Right. Back to Yahweh. I know it's a myth. So I'm not choosing not to believe it. It's just I'm not stupid like you.
No, man, Reg, you fight so much, buddy. It's horrible.
Who's fighting?
You are.
I'm telling you the truth. Yahweh is a Canaanite myth. We know that.
That's false too.
The God of the Bible is Yahweh. It's a
Yeah.
Canaanite myth.
Well, just to explain that one, like I did millions of times with other people,
You
is that it
can't
took God's
explain it
holy
to
name
me.
and applied it to a Canaanite
You can't.
false deity.
You
That's
can't.
all it is.
You can't. You can't.
Yeah,
They
you
have
just
a
heard
whole
me. I just told
pantheon
you.
that's old. Listen, their pantheon is older than your religion.
That's fine if they can be older than the religion
Significant.
itself. It
Listen,
doesn't make it right.
the
It's
pantheon.
not true.
I'm not saying, Jared, it's not true. That's the point. The
So it makes sure it's
pantheon
true.
is older. Listen, the pantheon is older than your religion. The pantheon is a myth. Your religion is named after a myth. Therefore, your religion is a myth.
That's wrong again, Reggie.
Period.
I explained it to you much earlier.
No, it's not wrong.
Yes,
No,
it is.
you didn't. Yahweh is a myth. Yahweh is not
Well,
a
he
real
isn't.
person.
You remember when I said they
He's
take
a
God's name and
member
apply it to a
of
Canaanite
the
false deity?
Canaanite
That's what happened.
pantheon. Listen, we have historical evidence and archaeological evidence.
Okay, and like I said, they took God's name, the Lord
They
God,
have
and applied it to a
coins
Canaanite
with
deity.
Yahweh on it. They have coins with Yahweh on it, fool.
Okay, that's fine. But like I said, they took God's
Has
name. and
anybody
applied
ever
it
seen Yahweh's face?
to a false
Listen,
God.
has Jared, has anybody ever seen God and know what he
Yes.
looks like?
Yeah, plenty of people
No, they
have seen
haven't.
it.
No,
Yeah,
they
all
haven't.
throughout the Bible, God revealed himself to people. Maybe
No,
not in
they
all that he
didn't.
is, because people can't take it, because God said if you look
Jared,
at God, all he is, you'll die.
exactly. That's my point.
But
So we
you remember when
have
Christ
no,
walked the earth?
Jared. There is no description of God in the Bible. It doesn't say he has long hair. It doesn't say he's white. It doesn't say he has big nose, blue eyes. It doesn't say none of that. All right?
Of course.
And this is my point, Jared. This is my point. They have coins of Yahweh. They have pictures of him. And the reason why is because he was their God. He's older than your religion.
All right. Well, I
Right?
answered
So
you
if
about
no,
that like 3 times.
Jared,
So.
Jared, you don't have to answer me because you don't know what you're talking about. I'm telling
Do I?
you that they have Jared, they have coins with Yahweh's face. He has a description and everything.
And it's
They
completely
have
false.
writings. They have writings on the wall. They have pictures of him on the wall. We know it's false because we know it's a pantheon. We know it's not true. But what
Okay,
we
like I
also
said,
know,
that
Jared,
God
Jared,
is not the God of the
Jared.
Bible. You remember when I told you that?
His name is Yahweh.
Okay. They took
He's
God's holy
older.
name and applied it to a false God.
Jared,
That's what I told you.
he's older than your religion. He's older than every Hebrew text. Every word of it.
All right,
if
so
a
you're clearly not listening on this part.
Jared, I don't have to listen to you because I've done a study on it. This religion and Yahwehism itself is older than Judaism. So we've already disproven Yahwehism, and we've already disproven that Yahweh is a myth. So if your religion is named after a myth, and the myth is older than your religion is a myth, fool.
All right, well, let me add some more stuff to you so I can help you understand. All right, now, like I said,
I
it's
don't
that
have
they
to
took God's name and
understand.
applied it to the Canaanite
It's
God.
older
Here's the thing, the Canaanites,
your religion. The
the
Canaanites are
Canaanites
older
came
than
after
the
the flood had
Israelis.
occurred. If
Listen,
you remember, the Canaanites came after the flood had
the
occurred.
Canaanites are
Now,
older than the Hebrews. They're older. The
they're
religion
not.
is older
They
than
came
the
afterwards.
Hebrews. Yes, they are.
They came after it. Yeah, they came right
They
after
are
the flood had
older.
occurred.
Yahwehism is older than Judaism.
So how did they get the name?
They made it up.
They made it
I
up.
can
Is
show you
that
right.
the name?
Listen. I can show you right on the screen what's older.
I'm not asking
And
where
once I
which one is
show,
older. I asked you how did they get the name?
listen, Jared. If Yahwehism and Yahweh and the Canaanite pantheon is older than your religion, right? It's older by thousands of years, right? And it has the same exact name. How can you try to make the claim that they got it from you when it's older than you? That doesn't make sense, Jared.
Okay, like I was saying much earlier, where did he get the name from? And also that the Canaanites
No,
existed
you're
right
not. You're
after the
not.
flood.
You're not saying anything.
Yeah. So what part of what I'm saying is you're not really kind of grasping?
Listen, that religion is older than every writing in your book,
All right.
including the book. It's
That doesn't
older
make it
than
true.
Genesis by thousands of years.
Is it really?
It's
But yeah.
older. Yes. Yes.
Okay, it can be older
older.
than the book of Genesis in which it was written, but that doesn't mean
So listen,
that it
if
is
it's
accurate.
older, listen,
That is
if
true.
it's older, listen, I'm not making the claim to you that it's true because I'm telling you it's a myth. So stop saying that. What I'm telling you is this and nothing else. Yahweh and the Canaanite pantheon is older than Judaism, significantly older. We know that Yahwehism and the Canaanite pantheon and every member of it are mythical people. They're not real.
Okay,
So
but
if Yahweh,
if Yahweh
listen.
Correct?
It doesn't have to be, Jared. It doesn't have to be.
What you just said.
This is what I'm telling you.
It's false.
This is what I'm saying to you. Because the character Yahweh comes from the Canaanite pantheon, and the Canaanite pantheon is not real. You can't come around later and say, "Oh, my God is Yahweh. This is the real one." You can't say that. The reason you can't say that, Yahweh Canaanite pantheon is older. Therefore, you had to have got that name from them. On top of the fact that they're the neighboring town, Jared.
All right, that's completely false. Because if you compare
not
the
completely
God of the
false.
Canaanites to the God of the Bible,
Listen,
you'll
watch
see
it,
they
watch
are
it, watch this.
vastly different.
Watch this. It doesn't matter. If
That means they're not the
listen,
same.
listen. Their
They're not the
characteristics can be
same.
different. They are the same.
No,
You
they're not.
got the name from them. You stole their name and you're telling them that they're wrong. That's no different than what Christians do, which you do as well. You tell Jewish people that their theology is wrong.
Tell me the difference between God of the Bible, the Holy God,
Listen,
to the God of the Canaanites.
listen.
Tell me the difference.
Listen, I'm not sure. And the reason why I'm not sure is because it's irrelevant to this conversation. What I'm 100%
So if you're not
sure about.
if you don't know,
Listen. What I am 100% sure about is where you got that name from. And the reason why I'm not sure about what the question that you're asking is because that's up to your interpretation, right? So when you say, what's the difference between them? No matter what I say, you can be like, no, he's a loving God, or he's this, that, or third. It's just an easy pivot move. What I'm telling you, matter of factly, and you cannot deny this, and I'm going to give you the historical evidence, right? Because I've done it before, right? You're going to refute it, and you don't even have a high school education, but that's a different conversation. So once I give you this evidence again, then you can try to refute. You can try to refute it. Excuse me.
Do you want me to refute it for you? That shows the
No.
difference.
No, it doesn't matter the difference. And I'm not arguing what the difference is. What I'm telling you is this, right? And this is undebatable. Yahweh came from the Canaanite pantheon. Period.
Oh my gosh, that's completely false again. Because here's
It's
the
not
thing:
false. It's true.
The Canaanite gods
It's true.
are created. The Lord God Almighty is uncreated.
It doesn't matter.
That's a big
It
difference.
doesn't matter.
Yes, it
It
does.
doesn't make a difference. It doesn't matter.
Yes, it
What I'm
does. You got
arguing
one
is
who's
where it came from.
created and who took the
Listen,
Lord's
listen,
God's
it doesn't
name
matter. It doesn't matter.
versus
Prove to
something.
me. Prove no. Prove
Someone
to me
who's
that it didn't come from there,
uncreated.
because I'm going to prove to you. Okay. So listen, there is substantial scholarly evidence suggesting that Yahweh, the national god of ancient Israel, originated by the Canaanite pantheon, particularly from the religion of the ancient Levant. This view is supported by linguistic, archaeological, and textual sources. Here's an overview of the evidence. Yahweh and El, the Eurographic text from the 13th to 12th century BCE. El is the head of the Canaanite pantheon. El is described as the father of gods, a wise, compassionate deity having a divine counsel. In early Israelite religion, Yahweh shares many of these traits. Called El Shaddai, El Elyon, El Roy, see Genesis, has a divine counsel. Psalms 82, Job 1. In some biblical texts, El and Yahweh appear to be merged or interchangeable. In Deuteronomy 32, 8 through 9, in the Dead Sea Scroll version, where El gives Yahweh his portion, which we already know, El gave Israel to Yahweh, which is more further proof that Yahweh was El's child. Yahweh and Baal, competitor or influence. Baal, the storm god in the Canaanite pantheon, was worshipped across the Levant, shared motifs. Yahweh appears as the storm god in many biblical texts. Examples, Psalms 29, Exodus 19, victory over the sea, which is Yam, in the Canaanite myth involving Baal. This is Echo and Yahweh's conquest over the sea chaos in Genesis 1 and Psalms. Elijah's conflict with Baal prophets, 1 Kings 18, suggesting overlapping cults and competition. Conclusion, Yahweh took on some functions and imaginary association with Baal, possibly absorbing his worships. Geographical origins, Yahweh from the south. Several biblical texts associated with Yahweh in southern regions outside of Canaan proper. Seir, Taman, Paran, Edom, and Midian. Midian. These areas were not originally part of Israelite territory, but Midianite and Ebonite. Kenite hypothesis suggests Yahweh originated as a Midianite or Edomite deity, later adopted by Israelite tribes. Conclusion, Yahweh may have been a regional deity, possibly worshipped by the Midianites, then merged with Canaanite El. Archaeological evidence, the Kuntalant Arud inscription, the 8th century BCE, referenced Yahweh of Samaria and Yahweh of Taman, mentioned Asherah, possibly of Yahweh's consort, show Yahweh being worshipped in polytheistic texts. These inscriptions suggesting Yahweh was part of a wider pantheon and venerated along other deities. Yahweh was not always worshipped monotheistically, but likely as one God among many. Biblical redactions and polemics. Many biblical texts show efforts to suppress or erase worshiping of other gods, promote Yahweh as the sole deity. Deuteronomy 6:4, the Lord one, suggests a shift from henotheism, worship one God without denying others, monotheism. The shift likely took place gradually, especially during the Exilic and post-Exilic periods. Yahweh's early identity as part of the divine family or council was rewritten during the development of biblical monotheism. It's overwhelming evidence of, basically, I just read it all to you. What are you reading the phrase, Shoy? I'm giving him the evidence that Yahweh is a member of the Canaanite pantheon, which I've explained to him numerous times where that concept came from, which we know is a myth. It would be no different than a person worshiping Hercules and telling us it's not Greek mythology.
All right. Okay, since you gave me a kind of description of the Canaanite deities. Yeah, well, yeah, the Canaanites worship a whole bunch of stuff. But in terms of Yahweh, since they took God's name, they also applied or implied that God had a wife. And that is completely false. First of all, God does not have a female deity. It's
That's
only
not
the
true.
Father.
That's not true.
That's how it is. But they
That's
took
not true.
that and applied it to their false god, which they do have.
That's
a
not
female
true.
deity.
That's not true.
so
All
now
this
the
stuff that I
Father-
just mentioned to you
the
is
Father, Mother,
significantly
Son.
older than everything you just mentioned. So you're lying. You're
Okay.
lying.
So what am I lying about, Reggie? If you think you're so
Okay.
right, what am I lying about?
Okay, so you said that there's no female. Asher's name is mentioned several times in the Bible, which I mentioned to you. Right? She's
Is
also
that
a member
God?
of the Canaanite. Listen to me. She's also a member of the Canaanite pantheon as well. And she's mentioned in the Bible.
Okay, the name is there.
Okay. Right. So if the name is there, if her name is there, right, and we can prove that Asherah is in the Canaanite pantheon, right? You're not making any sense. Just like Baal is in the Bible, and he's in the Canaanite pantheon.
All right. Yes.
well.
Baal was the false deity. Keep going.
Right. It's not about. I didn't mention if he's a false deity. That's not the argument. It's not the argument. What I'm saying to you is this: these people that I'm mentioning, right? They are members of the Canaanite pantheon, which further proves my first premise. My first premise is this: got that from the Canaanite pantheon. You got Yahweh from the Canaanite pantheon. And with these names that I'm mentioning, right, they also are members as well. So you incorporate them too into your religion, right?
Okay, that's false again. You got that
It's
part
not
wrong.
false.
It's not.
It's not false. Let me ask you a
God
question.
is
Let me ask you a
not
question.
incorporated
Let me ask you a
from
question. Is the
God's
holy?
gift.
Listen, I'm not asking you about God. I didn't say nothing about
So
God.
you got it
What I'm
completely
saying to
wrong.
you is this: that's not what I'm
Again.
saying to you. These characters are in the Bible. Yes or no?
Well, of course, these false gods are there. Yes.
Okay, listen. I don't care. I'm not saying that they're false gods. I'm not mentioning them that they're gods. They're characters. They're just people names to me. I'm not asking you that. Right? These people are members of the Canaanite pantheon. The
All right.
Canaanite pantheon is older than the Bible. It's older. However you look at it.
That doesn't
Right?
mean that it's right, Reggie. Just because something's
Listen,
older than the
listen,
Bible doesn't mean
listen,
that's
listen.
right and true.
I'm not saying it's right.
Okay.
And I keep telling you that. I keep telling you that.
I get it.
Jared,
But you keep trying to imply it's Canaanite.
Jared, stop. Jared, stop.
You're
No,
not letting me
no.
say.
I'm not going to let you finish. I'm not going to let you finish because
Why
you
not?
keep saying something that I'm not saying. You're saying shit that I'm not saying. What you're saying repeatedly is like, oh, that doesn't mean it's true. I don't think it's true, Jared. It's a myth. What I'm saying to you over and over and over and over is the people that I am mentioning to you come from something else. They come from the Canaanite pantheon. They are, don't say nothing. They are older than the Bible. Do I think the stories are true? No. Do I know that they're older than the Bible? Yes. So what I'm ultimately saying is if these characters, which I've mentioned, that are in your Bible, then your Bible isn't true either. That's what I'm saying to you.
Okay, and you got it wrong. And you're wrong. You're very much wrong.
Listen, stop. Tell me what part I got wrong.
Okay, well, I'll start all over again for you. I give you
No. Don't start over. Don't start over, Tim. Don't start over. Tell me what part I got wrong. Say what I said was wrong.
Is that the God of the Canaanites is not the
I
God.
never said that. I never said that. I never said that. I never said that.
Now, also,
I never said that. We're not talking about
Yes,
much
you
earlier.
did.
We're
You said
talking
it
about
earlier.
right now. I'm going to repeat what I'm saying. I'm going to repeat what I just said.
All right,
We were
knock
talking
yourself
about
out. Go
earlier.
ahead.
What I'm saying to you, and if you don't touch on what I'm saying, I'm going to interrupt you again. What I'm saying to you is Baal, Yahweh, Anak, and Asherah are characters from the Canaanite pantheon. I'm also saying that the Canaanite pantheon is a myth, right? I'm also saying that all of these characters in the Canaanite pantheon is older than the Bible. There's nothing untrue about what I just said. All of that is 100% accurate. That's what I'm saying to you.
Okay. All right, fine. All right, I gave you that. I'm fine with it being older than the Bible. I'm fine with that.
It is older. It is older. And it's not true.
However, the difference comes with the identity of God Himself, and I think that's one of the
I
things
don't care about that. I don't care about that. I don't care about his identity. What I care about is that name Yahweh is not original to your God.
Who told
got
you that?
Listen, I just told you who did. The Canaanite pantheon is older. So if the Canaanite pantheon is older and it has this character in it, you didn't make it up. You
That
got it
doesn't
from
mean
them.
that we got it from the Canaanites.
Yes, it does. Yes,
No,
it
it
does.
doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Yes, it
Not at
does.
all.
It's
Not at
older
all.
than your religion.
It doesn't
It's
matter if
older.
it's older. It doesn't matter if it's
Yes, it
older.
does. Yes, it
No, it
does. Listen,
No, it doesn't.
listen.
It does not matter if it's
listen,
older.
Jared. If
Because
I'm
you remember
older
what I
than
said
you,
earlier? You remember what I
listen,
said earlier?
Jared. It doesn't matter.
Take God's
Fuck what
name
you
and apply
said.
it to a false
Fuck.
God?
No.
Do you remember what I said,
It's
Jack?
older. No, it doesn't
So what
matter.
is
It's
older?
older. They are older.
That doesn't
So
mean
whoever
that they
is
have it
older,
correct
it
about
does
who God
mean
is.
something. It does mean something. Yes, it does. You know what it means? It means if I'm older than you and it was my name first, it means I'm the original. That means you came after me. If you came after me, you got your idea from me. Period.
No, it does
It's
not.
older.
That's not how it is.
Yes, it does. Yahweh is not real. Yahweh's not real. And the reason why he's not real
You
is
got
because
the
he's a
wrong
member of the
Yahweh.
Canaanite pantheon. Dude,
You got the wrong Yahweh.
there's no
Reggie.
such thing as the wrong Yahweh.
Yes, it is. You
Your
just said
Yahweh
it.
is the fake one. Your Yahweh is the fake one. You know why? Because your Yahweh is not the original. It's not.
Reggie. The God of the Bible is not the God of the Canaanites. The
I'm not
Canaanite
saying it is. What
is
I'm
a
saying
false-
is this. What I'm telling you is
That
this.
makes sense to you?
Nope. Want me to
How
tell
so?
you why? Because your God is named after a false God. That means your God is false.
Or maybe the false
Nope.
gods take the God of the Bible and
No.
apply it to themselves. You don't think about that?
How when it's older? No, because it's older. They wouldn't have been able to do that. You
But
can't
because
think.
it
You
hasn't
can't
been
think.
written down yet.
Jared. You can't think
You
of
remember
something
when I
after
said
the
it
fact.
existed after the
Jared,
flood?
you can't think of something after the fact. You can't think of something after the fact. They would have already been dead thousands of years before that.
Tell me where I'm wrong at, Reggie.
There's no
Tell
way
me.
around it. I just told you where you're wrong at. If I'm older and it's my idea, you can't come around later and say you're right. Yahweh comes from the Canaanite pantheon. You can't get out of that. You can't. Two things you can't get out of. You can't get out of that, and you can't get out of which one's older. Yahweh's older than your religion. Therefore, your religion is not real. You're better off going with Jehovah. Don't call your God Yahweh no more. That's the only way you can get out of that, Jared.
Okay, well, what does Yahweh mean?
Yahweh doesn't mean anything. It's an acronym now. Y'all made
What
it an
does it mean?
acronym. Listen, y'all made it an acronym now, but the original meaning was not an acronym. The Canaanite pantheon one, it was not an acronym to anything.
You really don't understand.
Yes, I do understand. I'm sitting in front of Jared. You don't understand, and I'm sitting right in front of a computer.
You don't want to use.
You don't understand. You don't understand that I'm sitting right here in front of a fucking computer.
Yeah, you're
It's
confused.
not that I don't want to use them.
With the God of the Canaanite, simply because
I'm not confusing anything. I'm not confusing anything because
Yes, you
clearly
are.
you didn't hear. Listen, how am I confusing something when I'm telling you that your God is named after a fucking myth?
Because you just said it. You literally
Your
just
God
said
is named after a myth. Listen, your God is named after a myth.
Yeah, you're thinking that this God of the
Your God is named after a myth.
God of the
Your
Bible.
God is named after. Listen,
The
the
name for
Canaanite
the
one is. Listen, it doesn't matter. The Canaanite's older.
Like, how does it
It's
not
older.
matter?
It's older.
That doesn't mean anything. It's older.
Yes, it does mean something. It does mean something. Want me to tell you what it means?
Go ahead.
It means that your God is named after a myth.
That's wrong again,
Just like
Reggie.
guess what? I'm named after somebody too. I'm named after Reggie. My dad's name is Reggie. He was a real person, right? Your God is
Okay.
named after a myth. Your God is named after Yahweh. Yahweh's a myth.
You know it, Reggie.
Your God is named after a myth.
Oh man.
Period.
Well,
With
I
a
advise
face.
you- I advise for you
Your
to really
God,
look into
your God has 70.
God of
I'm looking
Canaan
right.
and
John,
God of-
listen, dude. You don't have to advise me to do anything because I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. Look,
All right,
look,
go ahead.
Jared,
Show
you
me
can
the
try to,
difference. Show me the difference.
you can laugh it off all you want. You can laugh it off all you want because the proof is right here in the pudding. I'm looking right at it. Right at it.
Reggie, show me the difference between Yahweh of the Bible and Yahweh of the Canaanites. You can type in
Listen, Yahweh. I mean, Jared. The difference is the one that I'm mentioning that in the Canaanite pantheon is older than yours.
No,
yours
go
is
deeper.
a fucking carbon
Go
copy.
deeper.
Yours is a carbon copy. Listen,
not a carbon
this shit
copy.
is from the 13th century BCE, bro. This is way before your God. Way before. Way
You remember
before.
when I said that the Canaanites have
Listen,
a father God and a son God and a mother God?
It
That's
doesn't.
not
Listen. It says it right in your Bible. Look,
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I see it.
you can see it clear as all day. Right? His father name is El. El is the supreme God. Yahweh's father is El. You're foolish.
Oh my gosh.
You're foolish.
All right,
And
well,
Baal is Yahweh's brother.
let me sum it up for you when it comes down to these other so-called gods, okay? All right, as we know,
They're
as
all
much,
myths. They're
there's
all
one
myths.
God.
Just like your
There
God.
are many
There's myths.
gods, okay?
You're all myths.
So the one God is God the Father, God the Son, Jesus Christ, and God the Holy Spirit. One God.
Yahweh is only the God of the Israelites.
But
fool.
these other so-called gods of the
El
nation,
gave
they
Israel
are
to
the
Yahweh.
fallen angels or the
There ain't no
demons
goddamn
that
fallen
fell with
angels.
Satan.
Ain't
That's
no
what these
fucking
other
fallen
guys are.
angels.
They
Shut
end
your
up
dumb
doing
ass
gospel.
up, Jared. Jared, don't nobody want to hear you lie. Shut your dumb ass up.
So did you hear what I said or understand anything I just said, Reggie?
Hell no, because your ass was on mute where you need to be saying all that dumb shit.
Did you understand anything I said?
Hell no, because you was on mute where you need to be saying all that
All
dumb
right,
shit.
well let me help you out again.
All right,
The
let me help you out
fallen
again. You
angels
ready?
end up becoming-
All right.
So you don't want to hear it?
It's all malarkey.
I thought
It's all malarkey. You thought wrong, Jared. You thought wrong, Jared. Nobody want to hear your dumbass explanation about no fallen angels.
So you don't want to have a conversation anymore, Reggie? You finished?
I don't want to hear nothing about that because I've already proved to you about your Yahweh, which you don't want to talk about no more because you sound fucking
Okay,
stupid.
so you don't want to hear any more truth. All right, Reggie. So I got
The girl OB. Let me get your age and religion. That girl. Let me get your age and religion. The person who just came on the panel. That girl. Let me get your age and religion. Unmute yourself. That girl, if you can't figure it out, I'm about to drop you. I can hear you. Answer me. I'm looking right at you. I think she just wants to breathe in my ear, y'all. She probably think that shit sexy, y'all. What you doing, Stephanie? You sleep? You sleep, Steph? Oh, y'all boring today. About to take my ass to bed too. Fuck y'all. Everybody knocked out. So you just gonna sit there and cough in my ear and don't say nothing? That girl, I know you heard me talking to you.
I am so sorry. I guess I requested by mistake. I was asleep. Please forgive me.
Oh, okay. It's all right. You should. Yeah, I'm about to call it a night, y'all. Ain't nobody saying shit.